It's just that I just forget. I'm like, I'm out, like, you're always occupied with the next thing, whatever it is, right? So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Oh, those sandwiches look great.
Oh,
Ooh, that was
no,
delicious.
absolutely, absolutely.
I'm also like pretty hungry because I haven't had dinner, so so I'm just like all of it looks really, really good.
Let's go, let's go. Yeah, I made my little meager contribution with the Arby's.
Woohoo! Yeah, right.
We still have the meats. Yes, we do.
Oh, it's just let Davey know you want to collaborate. I'm like, already am. I'm already just not. Yeah, it's just what they want
But
is
you know
they
what you
want you
could
to
do
use
though?
like
It would be
the
interesting
thingy.
if you want to start. I can start a stream. I can invite you to stream together only for the only purpose of pinging the people that were on your channel. So if you want
I
to,
mean, we could. I don't mind it. I don't have like no. You know what?
no,
Because
new identity,
I well
new
I had
you,
to
new year,
like
new
no
year.
no 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 not even that. I had to delete like a whole lot of stuff from OBS because my computer was like getting kind of full.
Oh,
So
it
I
wouldn't
would.
even affect that. No, because you're not even
Oh
doing
yeah,
the.
you know what? Because I could just use my yeah yeah we could do that. That's fine.
You're not actually gonna start
Yeah,
a
I can
stream,
just put as a source like yeah all of this stuff.
and you're not even gonna be on stream. Like it's just gonna ping your users that ping your
Oh,
followers that.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because it would just monitor yours. That's right. Yeah, we could totally do that.
Let's
That's
try
fine.
it. Let's try it. It's up to you, because like we don't have. I mean, since you have like.
No, I'm fine with it. I
Okay.
just never I was like what is it called stream together like it never worked for me properly.
Oh
So
no, you're right.
and
And
so
it
I
still
just
doesn't.
so I don't have like a high like I don't really like have a high opinion of it because it just never I could never get it to work
Yeah,
right.
it's better than before, I will say. It's certainly, and I'm gonna need it next week because we're gonna do that. That's what we're gonna use with Ellie. But um, so
Yeah.
so go ahead and get the
Let's see.
notification, but do not turn on your camera and do not turn on your mic, and that's it. We're done.
Okay.
Okay.
Camera mic.
Okay.
Okay,
Nah,
good.
you might have turned on your mic.
There we go. No, yeah, I got it. I got it.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so it's just gonna sit there in the background, and basically it just shows on what the purpose of that is, just so that A, it will ping your followers, and B,
True that.
then it'll show on in the following tab, it'll show that we're both on. So that's actually kind of cool, or that you're on my channel specifically. So it's pretty good. Artfully Crick is in the chat. By the way, Crickster changed their name to Artfully Crick.
Okay, cool.
It's the
I
same
just saw
thing.
Birria and I was like, oh yeah. I
Good
love that
evening.
idea.
I am currently cooking my second batch of birria. Now, does that not sound good or what? Sounds amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That does sound great. That is one thing I really want to learn how to make is a birria.
Ah.
I've never made that. I have like a really good recipe, but I've never made it
Okay.
before. So I
Well,
would love to.
that's something for me to look forward to. I can't wait to see if you do get to make it. I'd love to see it. There was
I
like,
will someday. So I got my one of my aunts used to make a really really good one, and I got a recipe from one of my cousins, and it's just kind of like sitting there. I'm like someday maybe, but we'll see.
okay. Let's say hello to BC Loves Otters, and again, hello Crickster, aka Artfully Crick. That was a lot of LG. Yes, LG wall to wall.
Yes,
Pretty good.
that's always a lot.
I love it. And BC, good to see you. Ellie is streaming now. Yes. And thank you to all the people from Ellie's channel for the follows just a moment ago before we started stream. Like, they are excited, and as am I, for next week's show where we will be ranking the Taylor Swift album. But I am excited to catch up with you, Luis. It's so good to see you again. Hi,
I
everybody.
too, but I'm also excited for the Taylor Swift ranking. Like everybody knows I'm a really big Swiftie, so
Yeah, yep,
like,
yep.
So I'm excited.
I'm excited too. I know had a good feeling. I've had a feeling a lot of people are going to get into this, and I just want to let everybody know,
Yes.
if there was any questions about it, the chat will also be ranking the albums, so we will do polls to let you rank them too.
Oh, because I have strong opinions about. I mean, there's not a Taylor Swift album I don't like, but there's some that I like way more than others. So I'm excited.
Oh, sweet! I
There'll
love it.
definitely be a ranking.
I'll break that
give
all
you
down
my
next week.
feedback.
You all are invited to weigh in with all your opinions. There are going to be a lot of opinions. Weigh in with all your opinions on those albums next week. It'll be really fun. So welcome. I'm Davey. I am the host of The Sandwich Show. This is our guest tonight, Luis from Luis Makes Food, which is a new Instagram creation.
Which
And
game is better? Yeah.
we've also known Luis over the years as the LG Music, so you have passions for both music and food, but the food journey is a new adventure, and it is really fun. We're gonna talk about how it happened, how it started, and what kind of things we will see. We will even show you some of the reels that Luis has sent over for us to show to you, and there are a lot of good ones. Like we'll get into that later too. We have sandwich of the week tonight, and
So excited.
I am too. I gotta say, like, we both have really exciting ideas for our sandwich. My sandwich came out phenomenally. Like, I was just kind
Oh,
of
I can't wait.
just throwing it together, and I'm like, this has got something. And I tasted it, and I'm like, oh,
Sometimes when you know it's good, it's good.
oh
So
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But now we haven't talked to each other in a while. I think it's been, gosh, it feels like 6 months. I don't know how many months it's been. We've talked to each other a lot, but we haven't done it on stream in a
yeah,
while. But
that's true. I feel like it's been a minute for sure.
yeah, but we're keeping tabs with each other over on the socials, and I'm very happy
Yes.
for
Yeah,
you.
of course.
I know that your new kick is the cooking streams. I realized that your father was a big inspiration for it. This would be a good place to start. Like, how did you begin your journey with your new channel, Luis Makes Food?
Hey, Rahomo.
Hey,
First of all,
Ron.
I just want to greet Rahomo because he's great.
Thanks for
Anyway,
54
yeah.
months, by the
Sorry, what
way.
was the question? Sorry, what was the question again?
Oh, I'll get to it in a second. Rahomo, thank you for your 54 months.
Oh, cool.
Banana buddies. Let's go. Um, so the question was, um, what, I understand your father was a big inspiration, and he certainly seemed like a good man. He seemed to really be good to you, and I think it's really cool that you honor him with these cooking adventures. So I wanted to maybe just start with a little bit of that, sort of the backstory of your new channel, Luis Makes Food.
Yeah, yeah. So my dad didn't actually cook a lot. I just want to, tell that to people.
Okay.
He actually didn't cook a lot, but he loved food. And that's something that him and I was bonded over a lot. We both loved just Mexican food in general. So, tacos, burritos, tortas, all of the stuff. We both just really always liked it, and so um, that was just kind of like it was just a thing that we always really bonded about. Like like even anytime I go visit my parents, like my dad would just want to take me out to eat food because that's just what we did. And But yeah, I actually the whole food journey actually kind of started. Geez, it's like 2.5 years ago, really. I had congestive heart failure, and I talked a lot about this like during my music streams for a while. I even took a break just kind of as I was trying to recover and figure some things out. And I just kind of I mean, having something like that really it's scary. It is scary. Like when you're like, oh, I don't know why my heart is in pain. Like that's really scary. And so after that I just kind of started like trying to eat healthier and just and then I kind of realized I'm like, you know what? Like, I mean, I can try to learn how to make some foods, how to make some things, and that's kind of where like the passion for like making foods are. Like, I'd already like, I mean, I've been cooking for a lot longer than that. It was mostly nothing healthy, nothing super crazy. Um, and so yeah, that's kind of when that started, and eventually I kind of got to a point where I was like, like I kind of want to like I don't know, just like make like food content, like just kind of give it a try. Actually, the person that inspired me, he's not here right now, but I want to give him a shout out was Rick the Voice. In fact,
Oh, I love it.
um,
I love
who Rahomo mentioned banana buddies because Rick is my banana to my taco,
it.
which
Yep.
sounded accidentally dirty. But anyway, yeah, Rick, I know it like took you a second.
Oh dear. I don't know if that was intentional, but
So
it's amazing.
no, it was not. Rick started making so for those that know, Rick has
Oh, I
a
just said
food
whoa.
account too, called it's called Rick the Vegan, kind of like Rick the Voice, but instead of voice it says vegan. And so yeah, so he started posting like really beautiful pictures of food and stuff, and I was like, Rick can do it, I can do it. So that's
That's
kind of how
right.
that, like that was a big inspiration. Was just like being like, you know what, like Yeah, I could do that. That sounds like fun, and yeah, that's kind of where that started, and it's just kind of grown to more of a space of me just sharing things that I love, and just sharing some things that I like to make.
Well, big props to Rick for doing that though. Like he's a good egg, as we know.
He's
Not
a good egg
good
for
egg.
sure.
Also banana. That's also a good egg. But yeah, I mean, it's really cool that you've been such good friends, and that he put you on a good journey, and it's been a very, very, from what I've been seeing, you know, because I just go through my feed, and all the food content tends to get priority over everything else. So naturally, your videos were gonna get into my algorithm, and surely
It's
enough,
because it knows.
it definitely knows. It was great, and it's just tremendous stuff. And I don't ever know how long it takes to make a video like that. I don't know how much you post. Like, do you post every single day? Some, I know a lot of food channels do that, but
No, I at first I did, and then like for like the first like I don't know like few weeks I did, and then I realized I'm gonna run out of like things to do, and like because because you can only do so much at once, and plus it takes time, and so I try to do usually about like 2 to 4 a week, just kind of depending, just kind of also depending on other things and what else is going on or what else I might have to do. I mean, making videos like that, it's not really that hard. I always think like like I had plenty of experience like doing stuff on Twitch and like editing VODs and stuff like that, and so like it wasn't like relearning the wheel. It was just kind of like I guess like just changing the wheel a little bit. So instead of like posting videos like making music and stuff, I'm posting videos making food. I try to keep videos to like under a minute or like about a minute or under, just because I feel like I'm like I mean, because I also watch a lot of food content. I get a lot of it too, and I get really kind of tired of watching a video if somebody's talking for like 5 minutes.
oh
I'm
sure,
like, just
sure.
just give it quick, like just do it quick. Clifton, my
Cliff
friend,
is
how's
in
it
the
going,
chat.
buddy?
Let's go, Cliff Stalling Music.
Cliff is in the
What
house.
up? Shout out to
A
Cliff
true
Stall.
legend. He says
Absolutely.
I'm a legend, but he's a real legend. Just for folks that need to know. Yeah. So anyway, where was I? Yeah. So the editing piece is really not that hard. Strangely enough, it takes me like 30 minutes, about 30-ish minutes to edit. And to, I record like a voiceover. And so, that usually takes a few shots because I'll be saying something and then all of a sudden I like mess up or, kind of get lost in the process.
Mhm.
But yeah, it doesn't take that long. It's just, yeah, I mean, it is time consuming. And also, again, I have the mindset of like, I don't want to post too much or I don't want to like run out of ideas. So there's also that.
Yeah, that's a tangible concern because like it's only a 1 minute thing, so the
Right,
whole thing is like one
exactly.
minute. So it's like, um,
Yeah,
you can't like do like tomato soup part two. For,
right,
like...
exactly. And like I said, like I've seen videos of people that they'll like talk and talk and talk, and it's like I get the idea, but also like at least for me, it's like this is not a cooking show. Like I'm not
Mhm.
like I'm just showing you like what I'm doing and the things that I'm putting in, but I'm not like telling you like, oh, my day started really great. I had this craving for like tomato soup, and so I went and picked out of my garden these tomatoes. I'm like, first of all, I don't have a garden, but it's like
Yeah,
some
yeah.
people are like that. They'll just like give their. It's the same with like kind of like online blogs and
Oh
like
sure.
recipe blogs, and they'll give you like their whole life story before of 7 paragraphs before you get to like the actual recipe, which is what I usually. That's the only thing I care about. It's just a recipe.
Yeah, I
But like,
love.
good for you that your family loves to eat this.
Well, it sounds like what you're detailing. You're breaking down the difference between like a long form YouTube video and a short video, like a YouTube short or an Instagram reel.
Yeah.
And because like those
Yeah.
videos, the YouTube videos are like perfect for that. Like, well, you break down the story
Well,
behind
yeah.
why is tomato? Where did tomato come from? The history of
Right.
tomato, and then
Why tomato?
why tomato?
No, exactly. 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 It's yeah, I feel like, like there's an audience for people that want like that long form content, but I
Yeah,
don't want it.
yeah, that's fair, bro. I fucking hate that. But
Yeah,
and if that
and
wasn't
it's so
enough,
much more time consuming too. Like,
it's true. And it's like, let's just get to the tomato soup part, right after
right?
this
Yeah,
message from
just show
Denny.
me.
Like, then we do a
Right,
commercial in the
exactly.
middle of it.
Right, it's not the Food Network.
So your approach is phenomenal. I love it. It gets right to the point. Like you even show it at the beginning, and it's like, this is how I made it. And
Yeah,
it's like, it's simple, but
this
it
is how
works.
it came together.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I see many channels on socials that do just that. One of the channels I followed for a long time is Barry over at Sandwiches of History. Literally the same thing. This is a sandwich I'm going to review from this book I read like in 1903, and I'm not even joking. It actually is like a
Oh,
book from 1903.
I love those. I love videos. Like I follow a few people that do like old like vintage recipes,
Yeah,
and those are so much fun because it's always like things you're like, oh yeah, people used to eat that.
yeah. And it just kind of reminds you that they didn't have certain things back then too, like a refrigerator,
Right.
or they didn't even have
Yes.
or seasoned salt. And it's just like, wow, like how'd that play out? Sometimes it plays out pretty well,
Right.
but Barry does not give you the entire history of the sandwich. They just said, this is the recipe. I'm making it. Let's taste
Right.
it. And do I like it? And I'll give it a number. So it's like, so you do a good job with that too.
Have you ever watched? Speaking of people like that, have you ever watched a Roll for Sandwich guy? Have you seen that
I've
guy?
seen a couple.
Yeah,
My
I
late
love
cousin
that guy.
Kristen was really big on that channel. Like he definitely was a huge fan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Huge fan.
yeah.
It's a really cool idea because it's like it's a combination of two things that we love so much on Twitch: food and Dungeons and Dragons. It's like terrific idea.
Right, exactly.
No wonder it's so huge.
I love that.
So good. So, did you have any favorites from
Yeah.
that channel? Like any particular ones that stood out?
No, so for a while, yeah. So for a while, my wife was really into sending me videos of that one because she was like, "This is so gross." Because yeah, there'd be times that yeah, he would like get like the weirdest combinations, and so I think those I can't think of like a specific favorite, but I always thought like it was so funny. It's like God, these things like do not mesh well together, and this guy is like making this stuff, and he's still like he's got a positive attitude, and I kind of like that.
Yeah, I like it too. It must not be. It might not be easy in some cases. Like sometimes those, like you said, those combinations can be gnarly as hell. And yeah.
Right?
Oh, Christian says I feel attacked. No, listen, it's all good. I mean, I think we're speaking for a lot of people though. Like, cause like
Yeah.
the one thing about Twitch that's been really interesting is like the more I be on it, the more I realize like almost everybody on there loves Dungeons and Dragons. It's like it's pretty amazing. D&D is so
It's really
huge.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was never really into I played it a few times when I was like in high school and like back then it was like kind of like, there wasn't like the popular thing. Like now there's like even like leagues and like
Hmm.
comic book stores will like host tournaments and there's like a lot of people and so I'm always like I should really like this would be a good time to get into Dungeons and Dragons like just like because there's so much of it. I remember being like a kid and going to sleepovers at a friend's house and it's like oh let's stay up until 3 in the morning playing Dungeons and
Yeah.
Dragons and that was kind of the thing that you did and now it's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing, and the great thing is you have a great support group here on Twitch. So many people that in
Yeah.
chat and so many people who stream
Hmm.
who know the game and would love to play with you. So it's like if you just ask like average five people, it's like when you survey five dentists, like what's your favorite toothpaste? But instead you ask like, what do you want to play Dungeon D&D on Discord? And then like a lot of them are gonna say yeah. So like it's pretty neat.
That's true. That's true. And I always forget that like there's like a like an online version of it.
I'm the 1 in 10 dentist.
I always wonder, I'm like, God, who's that 1 in 10 dentist? It's Rahoma.
It's for home for sure.
It's Rahoma. Who's this guy that doesn't like this toothpaste? Oh, it's Rahoma. Okay.
Oh, so good.
Oh, Crick says, I feel attacked making videos with history, not just recipe.
Oh.
No, and so I'm not
gotcha.
saying I don't enjoy those. I'm just saying like it's not my thing. And I think there's an audience for that. Like one of the things about like I love food history. Like I just think food the correlation of like food and also like just like even like the process of how we came to food. So what was it called? There was a really good show on Hulu. I think it was called like Food Nation or something
Mhm.
for a while. I forget her name, but she's like a model, but because she is. Anyway, but she would like go around to like different parts of the like of it was mostly like Latin America and like the U.S. and like just like it was a lot of U.S. centric, but no, Taste the Nation, that's what it was. And she would go to different parts in the U.S. and go to like for example like a Chinese family, right, or
Hmm.
like a Mexican family, an
Hmm.
Indian family, and just talk about like the history of food with them and like kind of like there was always like the history and there was also like the history of like immigration and like how do we get these foods from like countries like India to the US.
Yeah,
And so like that kind of stuff I'm like super love to nerd out. I just don't want to do it myself
that's fair. That's fair.
because it
That's
involves a lot of research and I don't want to do research.
fair. So we meant no disrespect in that, Crickster. Like it's, I think
Yeah,
that,
yeah, no.
yeah, I think that what we're, yeah, and then also like the venue is also a big key to that, right? So I love doing history of whatever it is on YouTube. Like it's actually a really good place to get.
Yeah.
I mean, and I assume it's accurate. I mean, I'm operating on good faith on that, but I mean, most of the time it is. So you get a lot of really good nuggets about stuff, especially like technology. Like there's so many great channels about
Oh yeah.
history of computers and Nintendo and whatever, literally anything you want. Like you can get history on it. Um, let's see. Crickster says my last two food posts were Haitian history
Ooh,
foods.
that sounds awesome.
I would be down with that. Yeah,
So yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Rahoma says, "Yeah, don't fucking floss. Teeth suck. Bye.
Teeth suck.
Teeth suck." Oh, so good. All right, folks. I think we're gonna go jump into this now because personally, I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood for
He's
sandwich.
in the mood. Yes.
All right, LG. Let me start it off tonight.
Yes. I still
Sand.
need to go get mine from the kitchen.
Okay. Super
But
duper.
I want to see yours first. I want to see yours for sure
All right, folks.
because
This
you've been
is.
teasing me all day about it.
I really have, and I'm glad to say it came out so nicely. This is a sandwich about an hour in the making, folks. I introduce you to the chopped
Ooh.
pork barbecue sandwich.
Oh, that looks amazing.
This is a winner, folks. Look at this sandwich. I found some like 7 grain bread at the store. This is just one slice of bread too. I just cut in half. That's a big slice of bread. Like that's half of it.
And I love that you toasted the bread too. Like that looks really good.
Oh yeah, it
That
definitely.
looks like deli quality.
Oh,
That's really good.
Oh, thank you. Like, and then these chips are called Simply Ruffles. I recommend the Simply versions of all the Lay's chips because man, or the Frito Lay's chips because they're just
Oh, I didn't know there
fantastic.
was simply versions of things. Is it like
It's new.
like less stuff?
Exactly. It's like
Like
more. This is the first time I've really done this segment in the new room. I'm in the new room. This is a new stream room. So
yeah, I know. I noticed that's
so
really cool.
I remember when I moved out, and for the moment I can manage the rent on my own. So I decided to occupy this space as my own office. And but that's my thing. I know you've got your thing coming up, so we'll hang out here while we.
Yes, let me. Yeah, give me like 2 minutes.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Cool. 2 minutes. LG
go
will
back.
LG will return. Let's catch up and chat. Let's see. You sound like Winnie the Pooh. He has a song about it. Cleaner versions of chips. Yeah, they're really good. I had one interesting observation, and I had an epiphany about it like a week ago. Grapes because grapes are grown in South America a lot of the time. Like a lot of them come from Chile, some of them come from Peru. I've just realized that grape season is actually in the winter, cause like over there it's like summer, so it's like the best time to get grapes is literally like right now in January. So if you I've always wondered like during the summer I'm like why do the grapes taste so bland at the supermarket? It's because like the peak season is not in July, it's in January. It's in the cold months over here, but over where they're growing them, it's like temperate and summery. So it's like wow, I just realized that. I'm like wow, the grapes. I've scored twice with grapes in like 2 weeks. They are so good right now. I had some red grapes earlier tonight. It's a little fun fact. Like if you like grapes, like get them now. This is a really good time. Let's see. Looking forward to the sandwich that Luis has for us. After we get the sandwich, we're gonna go ahead and show you some of these videos that that Luis has done so far on the Luis Makes Food channel. You will not want to miss this because there are some really good highlights that we'll get into. But these reels are really, really fun. Like I'm really looking forward to showing some of these videos, which you can find also on the Luis Makes Food channel. Here's the link. It's also available on TikTok, but we'll give you the Instagram link for now. I didn't see the auto link yet, but I think it will come as we get more chat, so that's totally fine. All right. But yeah, Crickster mentioned earlier in the chat about Bedia. It sounds like it's easier to make than we think it is, which is a good sign. Be fun. But it's good to have Luis back with us, as we've known him as LG for a long time, and even got to hang out with Luis in person a couple times. I believe we have. Let me show you the sandwich again before, just to recap, in case you missed it. There's my sandwich, really fast. And now we're gonna go back to Luis's sandwich.
I am back. And it's not really a sandwich, but
okay. Hold on. Let me.
Wait, is my camera off? Hold on.
What happened over here? There we go. Okay, I've got
there
you
we
back.
go. Okay.
Yeah,
I was like, because my camera is on. So I got. This is not a sandwich, but I made a red chili pork the other day, and I had some leftovers, so I made myself a burrito.
Woo!
Like, let me see if I can like get that really close so people can see
that looks good.
The redness of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's really good. It's also probably really hot, so I'm gonna wait a minute for it to cool down.
No sweat. No sweat.
Because I don't want to.
Kudos on your sandwich. You know what?
Let's take a bite and see what happens.
All right. Not too shabby.
Oh, it's really good.
Oh, that looks amazing.
It is amazing.
I'm equally concerned about the sloppiness of my sandwich too. I'm like, this thing could get.
I brought a fork just in case.
Yeah, good call. Good call. I don't have a fork, but I have a plate. Maybe I'll just hover over the plate then.
Yeah. Yeah, I grabbed a plate because I was like, this is definitely going to be messy. So,
yeah.
Okay.
I think I got it. There we go. Holy crap, this is so good.
It looks good. I love barbecue pork. So, and in a sandwich is the best.
Oh.
Correct, for sure. I will not say no to birria. Birria is one of my favorite things in Mexican food. It's so good. And I think maybe we've talked about this before, but I love how popular birria is nowadays. Because it didn't used to be because now every Mexican restaurant has it. It didn't used to be like that.
Absolutely
so I love
not.
it now it's really popular. Oh, and in ramen, yeah, birria ramen is amazing.
I just get a kick out of that personally, Luis, because it's like we were in on birria way before it was cool, like 20 plus years. Oh my gosh, it's great stuff.
Now everybody's like, "Oh, birria is amazing."
They acted like it just got invented
in our restaurant. Yeah, exactly.
No, y'all, no. This has been around for decades, y'all.
It's been around for I don't even know, probably a really long time. That would be a good history show.
Oh, for sure. But it is great. You ever put it on top of the media, on top of the Spanish rice? Oh, that is the stuff.
No, but that sounds really good.
Great combo.
I love it. I love birria quesadillas. I love that combination. With the quesadillas and then with the birria in it and around it. So yeah, I love that idea.
So your chili would it also be called chili colorado, or is that the same name, or is it just a variant of it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just people here call it red chili pork. New Mexico is a really interesting state as far as like food goes, because it's such a large state. And there's like very clear like differences depending on what region you're in. So if you're in southern New Mexico, where I'm at, this would be called red chili pork. But if you go to like northern New Mexico, they call it chile colorado up there. And yeah, and it's essentially the same thing. They just call it differently.
So interesting.
Oh, and yeah. Oh, and Crick, I do not have an Instapot. I have a rice cooker, which is, not the same thing, but I love it. But I've heard good things about Instapots. I've never bought one before, but I've heard really good things about it.
How would you compare that with like a regular crock pot?
I don't know. I have a normal crock pot.
Maybe that's a question for Chris, sir. But
I think Instapots just cook faster. I think that's why people like them.
okay.
And they can also be used as pressure cookers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you can make like a soup in like a much shorter time than if it was, a crock pot is like a slow burner, so it takes forever.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, the slow, long length of time is what makes like it meat tender, especially like pulled pork and pulled chicken.
Mm-hmm.
That's so good. Okay, it's a pressure cooker. Breaks down connective tissues.
I think that's right.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. Like I've heard of people cooking like meat and stuff or stuff like beans that usually would take like a long time, like really quickly in instant pot.
Fascinating. That is kind of interesting. I'd love to learn about that technology too. That's a history video I would be down for. I'd be good for that.
Right.
So enjoy the rest of your sandwich. I'm gonna do the same. It is so good. If anybody raged, I'm not gonna have a sandwich to show them because like this thing's gonna be gone in like a minute. It's like so good. It's so good.
It looks great. Like it looks really good.
I'm gonna give you one more look at it, folks, and then just kiss it bye bye because like it's gonna be gone. Like it's just like look. This is.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh, but you're right. Like I'm so glad I toasted the bread because like that makes a big difference. Like it's.
Yeah, that's such a great idea. Where did you get the pork? Did you make it or did you?
I just made it. Like it's just pork. It's just like really thin pork chops. That's literally all it is. So I call it barbecue, but it's technically just grilled pork chops with like barbecue sauce. But I grilled it just right. They're so thin. You cannot spend a lot of time grilling them. And I seem to have hit the number on that just right. It is really good. And I grilled I also used the pan to toast the bread separately.
Fancy.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I wasn't planning it quite like that, but I'll take it. It was really good. So yeah. And you can use any bread. Like you can use sourdough bread or rye. I think this is just multi-grain bread, but they're all pretty good.
Yeah. I do love bread. I don't need a lot of bread in general. Because we don't buy a lot of bread since it's just two of us. Like, it goes bad before we can like eat the whole loaf. So we don't really buy a lot of bread, but I do love bread though.
I have to limit my quantities of bread too because I'm trying to eat less bread now. But I was able to find like maybe like a half loaf of bread for this particular project.
Oh, that's good.
So I won't have too much bread this time. Okay, so I would like to take a moment to showcase some of your videos. Let me go over.
Yeah.
And I've got a few of them queued. Which one do you want to go with first?
Little man. Oh, I was just saying hey to Jack.
Oh, Jack! What's up, Jack? Welcome in.
Hey, buddy.
Shout out to Jack.
It's been forever. I've not seen that name in a very long time.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see you.
It's great to see Jack back. Jack was hanging out with us during our Price is Right streams. Those streams got wild. They got wild. It was crazy.
I missed that one, but I love game shows. I think game shows are super fun. And I was like, man, I should have watched that one.
So yeah. Jack is a good friend of our channel. So please do follow Jack. I realized I think at some point Jack was talking about like retooling the stream and getting it going again. So hopefully that goes down. We'll see. But either way, we're great.
That'd be great. Yeah. He was one of the first streamers that I think I ever followed on Twitch. too. So I feel like we go like. It feels weird to say like we go way back now, but
No,
it's
no,
like we do go way back.
you do go wait, but it's been six
Yeah,
years, right? Like I think the valid
pretty
comment
much.
now.
Yeah, yeah. I when I was doing music, I started streaming. I think it was October 2020. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I mean over 5 years ago. Yeah, it
yeah.
was a long time ago. It
Jax is
feels like
so
it
great.
feels and pandemic years feel like they were so long ago too. Like so much more time feels like it like has evolved, but also
True,
not
true.
really.
Yeah, it sometimes, well, especially the COVID year, like it felt like 3 years
Hmm.
in one year. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Like 6 months, it felt like 3 years.
yeah, I just thought the time stood still. It's. I wish
Yep.
I said this before, but I keep going back and forth. Like, would I have enjoyed it more had I discovered Twitch then, as opposed to a year later? Maybe not, because I would have been way less productive if I did.
I was reading his comment about Taco Tuesdays. I'm like, I feel honored. That's
That's
amazing.
amazing. I love this for you. I love this for you, Luis. This is great. Fully British Taco Tuesdays.
That's really funny. Good. I'm so glad that I could make such an impact on people's lives that Taco Tuesdays become their thing.
You are indeed my friend. And it's true. Like I do think of things like when I think the band, I see the something corporate like poster over your shoulder.
Oh yeah.
When I think of
Right,
them,
right
when I think of
behind me.
Dashboard, when I think of Andrew McMahon, who's from something corporate, instantly I think of you. When I think of Ocean Avenue now,
Uh,
like I think of you when I think of that
oh,
song now.
you know what? Perfect time to show this off. Um, so Ryan Key from Yellow Card, every year, a couple times a year, he does this whole like handwritten lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife has got me one of these before, but she got me Ocean Avenue for Christmas.
Aw,
Like, isn't this like super cool? It's like handwritten. It even has my name. Like, that's really
wow,
cool.
aw, and a guitar pick.
And a guitar pick. It's a Star Wars guitar pick. We actually just saw them live in I think was it November, and it was such a fun show. It was super fun, and we're going again this year because they're going on tour with Newfound Glory and the Plain White Tees, and so
That's pretty
that's gonna
good.
be that's gonna be a fun one. Yeah.
Dude, that's amazing. That's such a. I feel like now. Let me ask you this follow-up question.
Yeah.
Would you, at some point, would you feel bold enough one year to go to When We Were Young, and Vegas?
Ooh.
That's the mecca.
I,
Like
I,
it's.
I would have loved to go to the original one.
Mhm.
The only thing is I hate Vegas in the summer. It's usually in the summer because it's so hot. It's miserable, and I don't know if I have just like the general desire to be standing out in the sun in the heat all day long. Like I remember when like the Warp Tour, like that was really big when I was in college. And I went to one, and that was really fun. Like that was super fun, but also like I was like 20 years old, and I'm 40 now, so I don't know if I want to do that.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. I mean, sometimes they'll do it later in the year, so that might help.
Yeah.
Um, but you're right. Vegas is hot a lot of the time. Like, I don't think it starts getting cool until December. So,
So for like a week.
yeah. You're not lying, man. And then it's like February 5th, 20th, and it's back to 100
Right?
degrees again. It's like, oh.
Yeah. Well, so when my wife and I got married, we just celebrated 14 years together.
Yeah.
Last week, yeah, it was a week ago actually. And for our honeymoon, we went to Vegas because a former coworker back from when we were engaged was like, you guys should just go to Vegas like for your honeymoon, like, like they have like really good deals all the time, especially in the winter. And so we did, and it was January, and it was like seriously, like I was wearing shorts, I was walking outside wearing shorts the whole time, like it was super super, it was hot, it was really hot. And I live in the desert, but the desert that I live in like actually gets a winter, like it's cold outside right now. What's up, Jeffrey? How's it going, buddy? Good old green guy.
Good old green guy. What's good, my
Good old
friend?
green guy that streams at like 5 in the morning my time. He streamed this morning. I think I saw
he really?
like a notification. I think it was, I don't know, maybe I just saw when I woke up, but I was like, he had like an IRL stream, but it was like 5 in the morning my time, I think, when they went on, and I was like, dude, like, who's awake at that time?
When was that today? Oh, that's funny.
Yes, let me.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me go look at his Discord and check because I'm pretty sure either that or maybe I dreamed it. I don't know. Um, no, he went live at 8:30.
Okay.
No, wait.
Last night at 9, it says.
No, I no, I think he sent like an announcement. Um, maybe that's just when. Maybe I just saw it when I woke up.
Okay.
And I just assumed.
That's fair. It was 9 o'clock last night, Central Time. Okay. Super cool.
Yeah, definitely not 5 a.m.
Yeah. What's good, King? Good to see you. Nice to have you back. Um,
Hey, King.
welcome, friends. Yeah, I see you're all here. I'm sorry, King and Green Guy. I don't have much sandwich to show you, but I'll show you what's left.
Yeah, I don't either. You guys just missed out.
Yeah.
Mine's
This
gone.
is mine.
My burrito's gone.
It was so good. It was so good. I gotta lie.
I'm bummed I didn't take a picture of it before because that would have been like a really cool picture to take.
Damn it. You know you're right. I should have done that too.
Yeah.
This was actually a good one for a
Well,
photo. Oh,
you
well.
know, but well, actually no. But the good thing is that because you do archive these, right? So we can just go back and screenshot them.
Screenshot will do. Yeah. We'll get
Yeah.
some solid screenshots. Clean plate
Yeah,
club for the
exactly.
win. Let's go, Jack. Love the clean plate
Yes.
club. LG is
I
up.
give you a napkin and no more. Yes, I ate a napkin. That was a it's got red chili sauce in it, so that was what I ate. It was a napkin sandwich,
It is now. So
a
good.
napkin burrito.
That's fun. So folks, now we mentioned at the top, Luis now has a new food channel. And by the way, the use of a separate channel for these reels, did that seem like an obvious decision for you at the time?
Yes, yes. Because so there was actually, if you go back, maybe like I don't know, must have been either sometime 2022 or 2023. I randomly started making like a couple. These are like they're like you really have to scroll back on the LG Music Instagram to find them. But I started making like a few like videos of food. Um, there was just like two of them. I think one of them was like enchiladas, and I don't remember what the other one. But there was like two of them that I ever did. And when I was like, you know what, like I want to start like posting more, like food content. I was like, there was a moment when I thought like maybe I could just change like the LG Music handle to Luis Makes Food, but at the time I was still streaming music, and so I didn't really want to do that. And plus, I kind of wanted to start from scratch. Like it didn't feel, I don't, like it didn't feel. It felt like I would be cheating already having an audience, and then like being like, look, I've rebranded, which a lot of people do, and that's okay. For me, it just didn't feel right.
I totally vibe with that because like having this is literally the story of the sandwich show too, because like you might remember like I had a podcast for many years.
Sports one, yeah.
The sports podcast. Yeah. So I was like, do I just redo this and just use my same handle from there? And then just do the show, and then like I do other stuff on there too. And I decided, no, let's just make it a whole new thing because I want to create a new identity and new people. Because what I'm planning,
Starting from scratch of food.
That's
not
true.
on purpose.
That's true.
Not on purpose.
Just like the banana and the taco thing was not on purpose.
Right? Yeah, he's a banana to my taco. But yeah, exactly. I just it didn't feel like like because my at the moment, and I think it's still my same train of thought, is like if people are following you for like a specific kind of content, like yeah, sports, music, whatever, like they're probably following you for that reason. I mean, they might follow you because they like you also, but when you switch things up, it's like I don't know, it just didn't feel like that would be like the right audience for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. Like I think, and similarly, like when we started this, like I'm like, I'm really glad I did it this way because like if I tried to do it with the existing sports channel, like I don't think it would have worked. And
right, it's not the same audience.
Nah. And I'm glad I didn't commit to doing sports on this channel like all the time. I do it sometimes, but like not most of the time because I'm like, I love the brand. I love the brand of the Sandwich Show. So it's cool that we have built a community from just that. And similarly,
Yeah.
you've got a nice growth. You've got growth. You've got engagement. You've got views. Like, how does it feel to have that kind of engagement with your new content?
I mean, I don't think it's that much, but well, because I've only been doing like Luis Makes Food for like, I think the first is that first I started doing pictures.
Okay.
I didn't actually. It took me about a month and a half, probably like about a month, to like start making video. After that, first I was like, I'm just gonna post some pictures here, and let's see if that's something that people are interested in. Um, but yeah, I've only been so the like that side channel has only been live since, I mean, yeah, I think March or April. I can't remember when exactly I officially launched. And I mean, like it is cool, and I've really kind of, just like how there's like a really great music community out there. Like there's also really great like food community too. Like even seeing like on TikTok and Threads and Instagram, like just because I do all three of those. Just seeing other people also make food, and just like people being like, oh, hey, this is cool, and then you start seeing like repeat names like commenting on things and liking things, and it's like that's cool. That is really fun. I'm glad that people are liking it, because at first I was like, I don't know, nobody's gonna watch this, and apparently some people like to, so that's exciting.
It definitely is, and I like that I'm glad that it's giving you a renewed enthusiasm in creating. I think that's so cool. I'm glad you're finding so much fun with it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. It is fun. It's very different than like music and like
Yeah,
music streaming and music content. In it like in its own way. They're both really fun, but like in very different ways.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Um, and I think my last question, as far as like behind the scenes stuff, is like, do you use a tripod? Because I'm trying to like think about how to make my own videos. Because you mentioned that a bit ago, and I'm like, I think I
Yeah,
need a tripod to do that. But what do you do? How do you
I
do it?
do. The best thing about having streamed on Twitch for a while is like I have all this stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And so yeah, yeah, I do. Although I shoot those with my phone.
Okay.
um which, I mean, like iPhones have really good video quality, and so do Androids. Have really like phones have incredible video quality, and they're really good for like filming. I know some people will use like a DSLR or DLSR, however you say it. People will use like an actual camera and all this stuff. I'm like, I just literally just use my phone and put it on a tripod, and that's it. And I have so many. I have like three ring lights, so I have like a lot. Um,
No, that's smart. That's smart. Cause like, what
yeah,
did you
like I said, I have
use?
all this stuff already.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay.
I have this like mic setup, and like all of this stuff that I can like
For the
record
voiceovers.
voiceovers,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah,
great. Yeah,
yeah. No, you've hit that. You've hit it on this. You've hit it on the nose. Like, what do you do for the background music? Or do you just pick that on Instagram? Is that is?
yeah. Actually, TikTok actually I think has better music choice, so I usually do like I'll edit it on gosh, what is this program called? Filmora. That's what it is. It's one that I downloaded like 3 years ago for like music stuff, and I still use it for videos. And so I'll do like all the editing on there, like as far as like different cuts and like the recording of the voice and stuff, and then I'll upload it to TikTok. Because TikTok I think has better like like captions, and it has like a better music selection in my opinion. So that yeah, so that's pretty much what I do. And then
Yeah.
once I post it on TikTok, I can download it and put it on the other apps.
You're right. You're very right about the captions. I like the captions on TikTok more as well. I noticed that with some of your videos, you have like the auto. I think assume it's automatic because if you're typing that out manually, wow, kudos to you.
Oh yeah, no, it's no. Oh no, I'm not typing it. I do go back and sometimes edit it, because just like any form of, it's basically AI, right? Like any form of AI is going to have errors, especially like because there'll be like certain words that it picks up and it thinks I said something else. So yes, I will go back and edit the
Okay.
like the words, but no, oh no, God no.
I was
there
just thinking,
there
how
was a
did?
time though. There was a time in like early LG music videos that I think I did do that.
Wow.
There was like very very early in like TikToks of the LG music. Like I would try to caption songs,
Okay.
and I literally would do that like word for word, like I mean, of course, I would just have like usually like the lyrics open and then like copy and paste. But yeah, I would do that all manually, and I'm like, that's too much work. I'm like, that's not worth the time.
Yeah, no, I think that's solid. Just going with the automated tools, like it does, that definitely does, and it does a good,
Yeah,
like you said, it does a pretty good job anyway. So like, so cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Green guy says,
Uh,
when are the cook?
yeah, I can answer his question.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So when our Twitch cooking, should I ban Green Guy? Yeah, I don't know. So I did create like a second Twitch channel, and I stream like once or twice, and this was just kind of like how I felt about it. Like it's very different to play music live, and it's very different because like when you're playing music, right, like like you have music, you're like playing songs and you're singing and you're talking to chat in between, but then like at least from like the couple videos that or the couple streams that I did on Twitch, like it was kind of hard because like it doesn't take like a it most of the time it doesn't take a long time to make food, right?
Hmm.
Like 30 minutes, 45 minutes at the most. And so, it just kind of was like, okay, well, I'm done. Like, and then just kind of talking in the middle was like, always and like kind of hard. And I remember like there was one stream that I did, which is the one after that I was like, I don't think I want to do this on Twitch. I messed up on something and I felt like so because it was live, I felt like I just felt like really terrible for messing. I can't remember what it was. I forgot something or I messed something up, and it basically like like it was killing me afterwards because I was like, if I could have edited that part out, people wouldn't know that I mess up, and everybody messes up. We all mess up in
That's
everything.
true. Yeah.
But the beauty of like posting like content that you edit is you can take the bad parts out,
Yep.
and nobody will ever know.
It definitely makes a lot of sense with cooking streams. It's like,
Yeah.
yes, you could show the errors, but it's like, but you don't need to, you
Yeah.
know. Um,
Yeah,
what?
exactly. One thing that I would love to do someday, and this is probably like in the future, because I think I've mentioned, and I even mentioned this in like the LG Music streams at one point. Like, I'm saving up, and I really want to buy a food truck someday, and like have like a food truck. This is probably like it's still maybe like a few years down the line, because it's
Mhm.
expensive, and you have to pay fees and licenses, all kinds of stuff. But I've seen a few streams on Twitch because there is a food and cooking category. And I've seen a few of like people going live, like from like kitchen restaurants or like food trucks, and that's like their content all day. They're literally just like they'll go live for like a few hours and talking between customers and like I think that's so interesting and so fun, just kind of showcasing like a day of
Yeah,
work.
you can actually beat me to it. Like, there's a great example of that.
Yeah,
Have you been to G's channel, Princess Pizza
yeah.
G?
I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
I think I've seen that one.
yeah,
Yeah, I've
yeah,
seen that one. Yeah.
yeah.
And so like for my level of comfort, I feel like I would feel so much more comfortable with that versus like if I'm cooking something in my kitchen and I'm like messing up and I don't know. And plus like the shots in the kitchen I think are kind of like they're kind of weird. They're kind of hard. I couldn't really find like a good angle that I liked. Um and yeah, I don't know. It just felt like more than I wanted to do, and it didn't feel like something that I wanted to invest a lot of time in.
Yeah. Pizza Princess G is the channel, by the way, if you were looking for that channel.
Yeah.
But I think, and the thing about the doing that kind of format is tricky because what happens if you have a bad customer and you have an argument with them, or they have an argument with you? Like, oh man, do you want that going on the stream? Like,
No, that's true.
yeah,
I guess you could just like turn it off and pretend like like your
BRB.
stream or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like BRB while I deal with this like idiot customer. Like you could definitely do that. No, there's another channel that I really like watching a lot. I can't. The name is like what, and I don't watch it that much. Otherwise, I would remember the name. But it's like ice cream something, and literally it's an ice cream shop,
Hmm.
and they like showcase. They just have like their employees like making ice cream all day and making like like different recipes and stuff, and it's cool. Those kind of things are really fun to watch, and I hope maybe someday like that could be an option.
Yeah.
I would feel a lot more comfortable with that than me just like in my kitchen being like, okay, I'm chopping some veggies and it's such a nice day.
The veggies could be in. I mean, if there's a particular recipes in play, I mean, maybe I could see the veggies being
That's
interesting
true.
content. Crickster says, Davey, that is when you kill them with kindness and zoom in on them, then talk shit after. Yes, there you go. That's strategy.
Right? Exactly. Exactly. If they're showing up at your place of employment and they're treating you like crap, it's like, I'm sorry, like you brought this on yourself.
Quite fair.
It's like all the people that get recorded, like for like complaining about employees and managers and stuff. I'm like, and they get posted on the internet. They're like, "Don't record me," and it's like, sorry, like you're bringing this on yourself.
Yeah, totally. Let's go back to catch up on some more chat. Let's see. Now
Hmm.
earlier I saw Jack says, "Wait, Davey, is your current camp floating in the middle of the stream room?" No, I have a little tripod for that. It's on my desk. We need to crush a dono goal to get you a tripod. Well, I appreciate you for that. I do have one tripod, and people might know that because of the karaoke streams we've done on the road. So when we do like IRL karaoke, I do bring my one tripod with me to that. So I think that could work for the purpose of cooking streams too. I might want more though.
Yeah.
I kind of want two. You know why? Because like one for the stove and one for the counter.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be convenient.
I thought of that too. Actually, at one point, have like kind of like a multi-camera thing going on. That way, people can see like they can see my face, and then they can see what I'm doing as well.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, as long as it's easy enough to mount the camera, because that's the other thing I don't really think about a lot. Like, is that easy to do? Like, can you mount the phone on there all right? Like, does it take like any?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's just like anything else, there's a lot of different kinds of tripods, and a lot of it is just kind of trial and error, like figure the things that work for you.
Yeah.
Like I've seen some that are really nice. Like there's some that like they're like kind of like a boom arm, like hangover. I don't have one of those. I just have like a regular one.
Oh,
I
like
did
so,
buy
like
one of
this
those
mic,
once.
but with a camera, basically.
Yes.
That's actually
Yeah,
that's cool.
exactly. So I
Yeah.
I did buy a very cheap one a version of that once. And then literally like I would put my phone on and it would just like fall over. So it's like, okay, that was a waste of money. So I ended up returning it to Amazon because I was like that was kind of a waste. They also have some really cool ones. You can actually I've seen these. I've never pulled the trigger on it because I don't know if I want to, but you
Yeah.
like literally like tie it to your chest, and then so the camera's like right here, right? And so people can act like it's kind of like your POV, like like people can see what like if you were doing, if they were like the ones that are chopping things and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like if you were gonna stream it, the multiple camera angles is gonna be a really big benefit to
Yeah.
the stream. But if you're just doing like a video, you only need one camera. Like, why would you need two
Yeah.
cameras for like a video that you're gonna edit together anyway? It's just like,
Yeah. I
yeah,
mean, some people have really like super professional setups,
yeah,
right? That they'll
yeah,
make like short content videos, and yeah, they'll have like multiple different shots and different angles and stuff, and that's really cool. But
yeah.
I don't know.
Nah.
Yeah, it's a Ratatouille POV.
Yeah, yeah, totally,
Exactly.
totally, Jack. Jack says I have ugly hands. I could never make food content
Ugly
with the birds I
hands.
can. I don't know. My
I,
hands
I
aren't
don't
that
have.
pretty either.
I
Like,
have I have regular hands.
regular
They're not
old.
like beautiful hands. They're not like supermodel hands, but
Yeah.
they're normal hands.
Mm-hmm. Let me get one more comment from Green Guy, who says something that DJ Clancy always talks about is that the easiest content to stream is content you'd be doing anyways, just adding a stream into it.
That's true.
Yeah,
That is true, and I definitely do believe that.
yeah,
I just, to be honest, also I don't know if I want to like invest like and that was kind of where I was at the time. I was like, I didn't really want to invest a commitment to it. I think maybe
it's
now it might be a little different, but at first I was like, because so I started planning like, okay, like I can do like a stream like a couple of times a week, and maybe have like a like meals that I can make, that could be easily streamable, not super boring for people to watch. But then I kept thinking, I'm like, no, but it's like it's a time commitment, and that
it
like
is.
that's what I didn't really have at the moment.
Yeah, it's true. Like even though like you have to spend time editing videos and putting them together, you don't have to do it all at once. Whereas with Twitch, it has to all happen
Yes.
in sequence. It also happen in real
Mm-hmm.
time. So I understand your position completely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other questions? Do you want me to send you the link for the counter clip on camera stand? I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. I think my tripod situation might be all right. So I think the only thing I kind of need is like the mount that would mount the phone to the tripod. I think I have one, but I feel like I could get a better one. You know. Um.
Oh, yeah. I mean, so I have so for this, because this, I actually had put this away, but this is like this is my Twitch camera that I used to use for streaming, and for this one, I have like a tripod that is like specifically to mount a camera on, but I also have like I have a couple that they're like for like your phone, because they do make them specifically for your phone. Like you
Right.
don't
Right.
have to buy like a mount or anything. You can just buy one that's for your phone. It's
Yeah.
just finding the right one.
Cool. Okay. Good to know. Thanks everybody for thank you for all your suggestions that are in the chat too. Like so I appreciate you, Luis's and chat. I would now like to show you some of these reels because I feel like those of you who have not seen the channel yet are in for some treats. So I'm gonna start with this one, which I think is making. But I might be biased with this one. I'm picking the sandwich one first. So we're gonna go take a look at this. Here we go. Let's enjoy. Um,
All right.
oh, I need
Oh,
to.
so there's no stand. There's no roast pambazos, and I'm gonna make.
Sorry.
It. But first of all, I want to say,
Pambazo. Oh, I love this music.
Those are delicious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mexico, especially Mexico City, has no bread culture. And I grew up in Mexico City, eating food, eating pan dulce, eating stuff like this, eating tortas, pambazos, and stuff. And let me tell you, we absolutely have a strong food culture. For the pambazos, easily, I'm just putting some. I could talk about that after this.
I would love to hear you, because I agree with you.
Some crema.
That is some hot take.
And this is amazing. Delicious.
Like
And
no
honestly,
bread culture.
you
Like
should
let me hang
find
on. Let me pause this for a second. Okay.
I know.
I mean,
yeah, I don't know if people know like
they have
what
places-
that's in reference to.
Oh, okay. I would maybe I should. I'll let you hand. I'll hand off to you for that. But
Oh yeah, no, Sorry, go ahead.
I'm so sorry. I should finish the video. Let's go ahead. This looks amazing, by the way.
Or you should make it yourself. It was really perfect. Follow like for more. See ya.
I love it. I love it. That's pretty good.
That was a good one. Yeah. Yeah. So I made that video in response. I'm sure, I don't know if people have seen it, but there was like this like baker from the UK that moved to Mexico City and then proceeded to open a bakery, which is totally fine. He opened it up in like one of the very like ritzy areas of the city, very touristy. But then he proceeded to like be a guest in a podcast and just talk crap about Mexican food and Mexican culture, including bread. And so I was like, I was pretty pissed because I grew up in Mexico City and I was pretty pissed. So I made this video in response. That's what that was about.
How good for you. Good for you doing that. Oh, this is a British guy doing this?
Yeah, I don't remember his name. Apparently, his bakery has closed because like if there's one thing you don't do to Mexican people is talk shit about their food. Like,
damn right.
Like we tolerate a lot, but when you talk like trash about our food, that's like you're done.
Absolutely right. I mean, who is this guy to get off on that tangent? British food is nothing to really be that excited about. Let's be real here.
It's really not. Although I am a big fan of the British baking show. I don't know if you've seen it. It's phenomenal, but definitely like like it's not better than Mexican food. I'm sorry. It's just not.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I mean, I like shepherd's pie. I like fish and chips. Like there's some good. There's definitely quality things within British cuisine. I love
fish and chips.
Yeah, but
desserts are great because that's a lot of what they. I mean, they make a lot of like French pastries and stuff on that show, but like they'll make like traditional British desserts and like those look really good.
Yeah. Good. Thank you. Good on you standing your ground on that though, because like they literally have places, whole buildings called panaderias. Like, what are you talking about? No, there's no bread. Like,
well, and also like I don't know. It's a very specific mindset. I would never move to a country and then say like, oh, everything here is terrible. And that was his thing is he was basically like, I'm here open my bakery and people are gonna know what actual bread tastes like. Like I would never do that. I would never move to another country and be like, everything here is terrible. Let me show you how to make it right. I would never do that because people like cultures take food really serious. Like that's just the reality.
That is an ego. That is some ego to think that you can just force your food on other people. Like, yeah, that He must not be great
especially
with
coming from
women,
a
but I don't know.
place with mushy peas and stuff.
Absolutely. He has no leg to stand on here. This is ridiculous. Mushy peas, forget it.
Yeah.
Like, give me enchiladas
Nope.
and flautas, okay? Like, oh my goodness.
100%.
Yeah. King says I would annoy the neighbor for some coffee and pan dulce. There you go. There you
Oh,
go.
that's such a great combo. Yes, absolutely. Classic combo.
Excellent choice, King. Okay, so let's get to our next video. So this one, it looks delicious. Let's go take a look.
We are making a delicious green chili pork New
Oh, I
Mexico
love it already.
style. Let's go. So you're gonna
So
start
that's
by
actually
heating
the
up
green
your
chili
pan some
version of
oil,
what I ate
then
tonight.
adding
Okay.
tomatillos, onions, garlic, and you're gonna let that cook and char up a little bit before you throw that into the blender with some green chilies. I use New Mexico Hatch green chilies, salt, pepper, cup of water, blend, let that sit to the side. Now we're gonna add some more onions into a pan, some potatoes, let the potatoes cook up a little bit because potatoes take a while. Then add your pork,
They do.
and you're gonna add your salsa once everything is starting to brown up and cook. Stir it, cover it, and you can check. I like stirring it extra from time to time. Make sure everything is cooking all the way, and there you got it. I like eating mine with beans and rice, but burritos are great too. Follow and like for more. See ya.
Got him. That is beautiful. Beautiful
Yeah.
dish.
Yeah, so what I had tonight, like that red chili from the burrito, was just like the red chili version of that, but it was like the exact same thing, just with a red chili sauce instead of a green chili sauce.
That's pretty good. Like now, when you get the chili, you made that from scratch because like you can get it from you can get the canned green chili too. I can imagine the Hatch chilies you got were just taking that to another level.
Yeah. So one of the great things, so Hatch, New Mexico is about a like 35-minute drive from here. It's just like 35 minutes north from here. And during chili season, which is usually late summer and like the fall, that like literally like there's like people that just like park trucks, like farmers park their trucks like everywhere, and they sell like their chili from there. And so this chili specifically, I bought it from this guy. I think his farm is like the mobile chili truck. I can't remember what it is, something like that. But so I would drive by because he would park like right in the parking lot of like a school that's right by my house. Like I literally like leave my neighborhood and like that school is right there. So I would see it every single day. And then one day I was like, you know what? I bet this guy's chili is like really good. And so yeah, I bought his green, and I have a lot of red left still. I'm almost out of the green because you buy it by like these big sacks, and like they like usually like supposed to last you like the whole season. And yeah, I mean it's really yummy. It's much better than the canned stuff.
Yeah.
Fresh stuff is always better than canned stuff in my opinion. If you can get fresh, like that's just so much better.
That's a great principle. And you're right. It's like I think the beans I probably stay with canned beans because I don't have the wherewithal to make that from scratch. But you're
Yeah, I don't make beans from scratch. I'm a bad Mexican.
no, you're totally good. You're totally good. You're totally good. It's all right because I would be a bad
a lot
Mexican.
of time, but yeah.
It's all they do take a lot of time. It's crazy. So
Yeah.
I mean, the extent to which my mom makes beans is that she takes them out of the can and then she like puts them in the pan and then like pushes the thing down to like mash them into refried beans. Like that's making.
I've done that too. And or I'll like open the can, put them like in a little pot, and then add like onion and garlic, like other things to it. And so technically, I'm making beans. They're just the beans are cooked already, but I'm adding all this other stuff to it.
That's good stuff. I love it.
Yeah.
So let's get to our next video. Now this is part of a continuing series. Like I love how you stretch this out. The Thanksgiving turkey was so big.
Oh, that was so much fun. Well, I can give some background to that
Okay.
because so for Thanksgiving it was just myself, my wife, and her mom, my mother-in-law. It was just the three of us. And originally, because we've done this other years before, when it's just because usually it's just us and like her family, or we had my parents a couple years for Thanksgiving, but usually we just started buying chicken breasts instead, like two or three of them, and because we're like that's too much meat. But my sister-in-law, my wife's sister, who lives in Boston now, she just got married last year, and we're super happy for her. She's amazing. So my wife and her sister, they play all these like like fetch it games and stuff like that. I don't know if people know what that is, but it's basically like you can enter like your receipts and you get like coupons and stuff. But apparently there's some gaming side to it because there's like points and stuff, and they're always like competing with each other. Anyway, so my sister-in-law found like she found like coupons for like a free turkey, and so so we're like, we could just get a free turkey, but it was like a very specific turkey. It was like 14 pounds. Like it was like a specific brand and like specific kind. And so yeah, so we ended up getting that a 14-pound turkey for free. I think it was actually 19 pounds. Now that I think about it, it's 19-pound turkey
Woo.
for absolutely free. So we're like, I guess we'll just we'll just keep making things. We have a lot of leftover for like 2 weeks.
That was great. It must have made your video production planning easy for about a week.
It was so much fun. And honestly, like I feel like turkey meat, like people tend to like say it's like not great. I'm like, I think turkey meat really gives like a very different flavor. Like I don't know which way you're gonna show, but like I made a pozole with turkey instead of it was a green pozole with like turkey as a meat, and like I can't describe it. Like the turkey just gave it such a different flavor, and it's so good.
Ooh. Why don't we
It
throw
was
that
like
up?
one of the best pozoles I've ever had.
I'm gonna throw that up there. Let's go do the pozole one
Yeah,
first.
totally. Let's do that one.
All right. All right, folks. Let's go take a look.
We had an entire 18-pound turkey for Thanksgiving. I'm making
18
creative
pounds.
things with the leftovers, and today I'm
Giant.
making turkey, green
That is a
chili
giant
pozole.
turkey.
So first I'm going to start with my tomatoes, onions, garlic, let that get nice and charred, then add to a blender with some green chili. And then once that salsa is made, I'm going to saute some onions, add the leftover turkey, the last of it. And then
Oh, yeah, that was
adding
the
some
last of the
oregano,
turkey,
some
that's right.
chili flakes. Mix. I'm gonna add the salsa as my
That had to feel
base,
good.
as well as the hominy. Let that cook a little bit before adding some broth. I used vegetable broth this time, and then give it a good stir. Cover, keep stirring, and cover again for about 15-20 minutes, and then you got this delicious pozole left. I like adding lettuce, some radish, cilantro, lime, avocado, and there you got it.
Woo.
Delicious. Follow and like for more. See ya.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's right. That was the very last of it. The very last of the turkey meat, and it was amazing. Why is nobody calling PBS? Hey, if somebody can get me on Chopped, that's like one of my dreams is to be on Chopped. I would love to be on Chopped someday.
King's right. These guys are sleeping on you, Luis. Like they really should get you on the show. Any of their shows. I love it. Let's see. So now that was the last piece, but we also had the tacos. This is part 3 of your mini your mini series. This is so good. All right,
There was like 4 videos that I made.
Okay.
You don't have to show them all, but there was 4.
I love it. Okay, so here are the tacos, everybody.
So we had an entire 18-pound turkey for Thanksgiving this year, and that gives us tons of leftovers. Today, I'm making turkey carnitas tacos. So first of all, I chopped a little bit of my meat, put it in a bowl with the following
Thank you for the
seasonings.
recipe.
Please pause to read, and then
All right.
I just didn't want to say all of them.
Good call. Yeah, that's a good call because like this would have been a longer video.
Yeah, that would have taken a while. Yeah, exactly. I was like, just read.
And I actually own a wok because I love cooking Asian food, so I thought a wok would actually be perfect for this. So I threw
wok
that
is
in
amazing.
there, added a little extra oil, let the meat get a little bit nice and crunchy, and then set that aside. Then I'm using the same grease and a little extra oil for the tortillas just to kind of give it that taqueria flavor.
Yeah.
And then I'm adding my turkey meat, some onion, some cilantro, a little bit of lime as well. And I had this really good guacamole salsa made the other day, perfect for this. That is it. These were actually really, really delicious. It was a great use of turkey meat. And yeah, just really good. Follow and like for more. See ya.
Look at that. Oh,
That was super fun.
that looks so good. Now you made the salsa too from scratch? That is an impressive looking
Yes.
avocado salsa.
I love making salsas actually. I used to be, this was years ago, I used to be really intimidated by them, but they're honestly, like, they're easy to make and, they go with everything.
That's great. Now I want to point everyone in chat plus Louise. I want to point your attention to the music in this video because I noticed something about it. Let's go back to the video for a second and take a listen. Listen to this carefully. Let me refresh first. Oh no, that's actually easy too. Okay, so watch this.
So we had an entire 18-pound turkey for Thanksgiving this year,
Oh,
and that gives us tons of
Vampire
love.
Weekend.
That's that
Today,
one music.
make
I
a
hear it all the
turkey,
time in the
it's
commercials.
just
it's the band's called Vampire Weekend.
I always wonder what the heck that song was. That's pretty
It was just an
good.
instrumental version. So yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like TikTok has such a, in my opinion, a huge huge library of music that
Yeah.
you can just use for free. So yeah, I just typed like I don't know, and for some reason I had the very specific music in mind for this video. And I was like, let's just see if there's any Vampire Weekend instrumental, and it was that one. What's that song called?
I don't know what it's
Hey,
called.
Hey.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah, I'm like spacing out on the name of the song. I like Vampire Weekend a lot, but I'm spacing out on the name of the song.
You know what? Give me just like 10 seconds. I can figure it out because it was used in the Copilot commercial.
Oh yeah, it was used in a lot of things.
Oh, it's so many songs
pretty
have used this
popular
song.
one.
Yeah.
It's like I think one of their most popular ones.
Oh yeah. Okay, I think I got it. The song is called A Punk. So here it is. Listen to
Hey
this.
Punk, that's what it was.
So
yeah.
what you heard?
Instrumental in Vampire Weekend. What's that?
Isn't that Wild
That
King?
is great.
Isn't that wild?
You know what? Yeah.
Who knew?
Well, I love the music of that song. Like it's so like it's catchy.
Yeah. It's no one. It's definitely just screams like use me in a commercial or video about tacos
Right.
left from a leftover turkey.
Right, exactly. It was made that when they wrote that song, that's what they were thinking.
Exactly that.
Well, and the one before that, the Pozole one, because during that time I was like, you know what, I'm gonna find instrumental versions of songs.
Mm-hmm.
The one before that was Northern Attitude by Noah Khan, and I mean everybody that's watched any of my Twitch streams know that I'm a huge Noah Khan fan,
Mm-hmm.
so it was kind of fun to use for that one.
That's great. So here's the original song for those of you who don't remember it. Yeah. This is it.
Yeah, it's just that little like guitar like dee 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 dee. It's so catchy.
Yeah.
And it
this
like
is-
puts you in a good mood. Like you're like, yeah.
It makes me it makes me think of driving on the street, right? You're driving out in the open roads
Yes.
and like waving your
Yeah,
hand in the
exactly.
air, like it's
It's road trip music. That's what it's good
Yeah.
road trip music.
totally. Thanks for
Like
the
when you
dance.
have a long drive and you're like by yourself and you just want to get pumped, like that's one to keep you awake.
Yeah, totally. Nice find, by the way. That was pretty good. So, and that stuff like that will help people connect with your videos too. Like it's kind of cool that you blend. You even added your enthusiasm for like pop punk, emo, and punk into the videos.
Oh yeah, I need to do more of that.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see. King says, I mean, come on. I am pissed off. I'm going to write letters to these folks. I would love
You
that.
write those letters.
Yeah. Let's go.
Actually, you have to apply and audition. It's a whole process.
Mm-hmm.
And I would love to someday. Like I've been watching Chopped since I was in college. Like 'cause that show's been around for I don't know. I don't even know when it first aired. It's been around forever, and they're still making Chopped. And it's just like I love watching it. And every time I watch the show, even before I got into cooking, I would be like, what would I make with all these like freaky weird ingredients? And so yeah, it's a goal of mine in life. It's like like a bucket list item. Not that I'm dying, I'm not. But it's something I want to do in my life before I die. Is go
Appreciate
on
the
Chopped.
clarification. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm very much alive.
Good deal. We're very grateful for you being with us still and very much alive. I love that you've taken the opportunity to take some of the trends that you see, some of the popular TV shows, and then also putting that and tying that into Luis Makes Food. So this is based on Bob's Burgers cookbook.
Yes, which I'm a giant fan of Bob's Burgers, and I think everybody probably knows that.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my favorite shows.
I like it. So let's get this one a look too. Here we go.
I am a big Bob's Burgers fan, and today I'm making a burger from the cookbook called The Sound and the Curry Burger. This is actually a really
that's so
delicious
good.
burger with a curry sauce. It starts with onion, garlic, then you're gonna add some chicken broth, some coconut milk, then curry powder, tandoori, garam masala, cayenne pepper, turmeric, as well as some Greek yogurt once it thickens. And then that's your sauce. And you're going to cook your burgers. Just do them how you usually would. Added pepper jack cheese. And then for the assembly of the burger, it's just the curry sauce, the burger, cheese, bun. And I actually had a lot of this sauce, so I made some sweet potato fries.
Ooh.
And added the sauce on top of it. And it was amazing. Totally will make this again. Follow and like for more. See ya.
So good. So good.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, that cookbook's really fun. I got it for my birthday last year, and I've made like 2 or 3 videos of it. I definitely want to make more. But definitely once we get closer to the summer, because it's I don't know, it's kind of too cold to grill outside.
Yeah.
I did make one with my air fryer because my air fryer has a grill, so I did make one with that. But yeah, there's some really really good burgers there, and for anybody that's watched Bob's Burgers, like a running joke in the show is that every episode, or Bob has like a burger of the day, like on like the chalkboard behind the counter, and so yeah, I guess and it's like an official cookbook, like it's like from like the writers of Bob's Burgers, so it's like it's like these are like official recipes. I also started a new series because I just got a Sims cookbook, which I'm also a big fan of The Sims.
Oh yeah.
And this one's the unofficial cookbook, and it's not official. But I made one video last week because it was for our anniversary, and I want to make more of those. There's some really good recipes there too. Some of them are kind of like a little weird, and like I don't think I would want to eat this in real life. But there's some really good ones too.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would always give cookbooks like that a chance, because I feel like games like The Sims are very inventive, So like it's cool to see what they have to offer. I have noticed in like just watching these videos again on this feed, I'm noticing comments from all sorts of different people. I mean, do you enjoy the variety of people coming out of the woodwork? Like maybe even people who don't follow you normally, like commenting on these videos?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's that. There's also like people that I'm friends with. Whether it's IRL. There's people from Twitch also that are like Trish from EBX Aaron, or EBX Aaron's partner. I should
Oh,
say.
Trish, of course.
She's always on my
Yeah.
comment section, and I love it. And like
Yeah.
if I post like a story, she'll like DM me. So Trish and I have become very good foodie friends.
Trish is a big foodie.
I didn't. Yeah, she's like really big into like food and cooking. And so yeah, like she was posting things, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it looks so good, and we just go back and forth, and it's like it's cool. It's like someone from the Twitch music world, and then now we're like food friends. That's pretty fun.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's very very cool. So thank you for letting us preview some of or like show some of those videos. Like, it was really fun. And that gives you an idea, everybody, like what you get to enjoy. So if you want to see more of these cool videos, go follow Luis Makes Food on both TikTok or on Instagram, whatever your flavor, or do both. Like I do both. So, yeah.
Yeah.
King says that was really cool. Yeah, it really was. Like, it's really neat to see
fun.
How good. I mean, and you do a great job of plating. Like, that's not a small thing. Like, your plating is very very solid.
Yeah, plating is hard. Plating has been an evolution, 100%.
Oh, yeah?
'Cause, like the early videos were like, I don't know, plating was always not that fancy. I don't know. I view food kind of like in a way like how I view music and just art in general, right? Like, because yeah, food is tasty, of course, but also food is also art. Like, you're creating something, and you're like, it's an expression. So, like, I don't want my food to look like slop. I want it to look nice.
Absolutely. I never really understood and appreciated the value of plating until I started seeing, literally until I found Instagram. Like, that's kind of when I started to understand, like, this is actually an important part of of what makes food really great. Like, now when you're just at home eating it, sure, you can just do it however you want. But when you are at a restaurant, that stuff matters. Like, it's cool to see, like, what do they set up as a garnish? Like, you don't need to necessarily have a garnish, but just having it just situated in a really good, really good layout, right? And so I love that you use that.
Well, and I definitely feel like, Instagram, especially Instagram, I think, because that was like, like what people started using 10, 15 years ago to share pictures and stuff. Like, it definitely kind of created like that. I don't even know if it's an expectation, but kind of like that culture of like like I don't even want to say like not doctoring, that's not the word I'm looking for, but just like kind of that very of like presentation focus. And so there's also like a whole school of thought of like a lot of people who make food like, well, food is food, it just tastes good, like like it doesn't have to be instagrammable. And I'm like, I mean, I think it can be both, right? Like you can do food that tastes really good and it can also look really nice and still and still be great and still taste great.
Yeah, I don't think there has to be a decision there. Like it should be both. It really should be. Personally, I think it
Yeah.
should be both. Like I've gone to restaurants and I've seen food look amazing and it tastes very bland and boring. So like
Yes.
that does nothing for me. So it may look great on the plate, but if it doesn't taste good, I don't consider it good food. Good food has to be both.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Exactly. We're like humans are very visual people
Yeah.
too, right? And so like if something looks good, then you're also going to be like, like I want that.
Yeah, it makes it easy. It makes it appealing. It draws the customer in, so it's really good for business to do it that way.
Yeah.
I will say of the two, obviously the taste is more important. So if something just looks like a pile of slop, like slop stew, but it tastes unbelievable, I'm all about that.
Right. Yeah. Cuz there are some foods that are like that.
Yeah.
Like there's like food that like, I mean, I don't want to name any specific, but like there are foods that just kind of look messy, but they also like taste amazing. And so it's like, like yeah, like in this case, like I don't care what it looks like it tastes really good.
Yeah, I'm with it. So catching up, but yeah. So King says that was really cool. I'm super hungry now, but yeah, really cool.
That's not new.
No, and it's
that was like the number one thing people would always say when I did music streams, would be like, "God, now I'm hungry," and it's like, well, like go eat something. Because I would always be talking about tacos and different food, and people would be like, "Oh, now I want a taco."
Yeah,
well, go get one.
definitely go get one. It's always a good time.
Go get one.
I love that we have the option. But I feel it's a satisfying thing too, right? Like especially when your channel is specifically food content, but over here it's the same. It's very similar. And I'm glad that I have made people interested in food and like design, like really craving it in certain cases. Like, oh my gosh, you got me really hungry now, and like I've done my job. Like, this is great.
People are like, I want a sandwich. Okay.
Yeah. And the good news is, like you said, like you have the means to do so in a lot of cases. So
yeah. Although sandwiches, there's very different degrees of sandwiches. Like there's like a simple sandwich, and then like like
I see. Yeah.
Like there's different levels of sandwich.
Yeah, that's kind of the genius of it too, because like they can both be the same thing. They can both coexist, is what I mean to say. Because like a sandwich can be as simple as 2 crackers and a piece of cheese, and I could enjoy that. But you can have like you said, get like the super like focaccia bread and like do bean sprouts and things like that. It's like,
go all the way out.
Yeah. So I love that you can have both. I mean burgers can be just your a simple little potato bun and a small patty, or they can be really big and they can have like like arugula and things like that. And like I entertain it all. I think I like every type of burger. I mean,
no, I love a good burger. Like because I mean like it can be as simple as just like a Happy Meal burger, right? Or it can be like this like deluxe thing. Like I think that's one of the things I really like about that Bob's Burgers cookbook, and one of the things I like about Bob from Bob's Burgers is like part of like I think what makes his character like like part of the appeal of the show. Like I mean it's a character. It's very very well written as far as like the characters are, but it really it like like there's kind of like this whole like backstory to Bob and cooking and wanting to make burgers and stuff, and that's why he does a burger of the day, and then he has like regular burgers too. Like the burger of the day is always like this like fancier, more complicated kind of showcase thing. Like there's one that I made that is really good. It's like a kind of like a French inspired burger, and it's like a Gruyere and with like a au jus sauce, and it's like, and like when I made it and then I ate it, I was like, oh my god, like this is this is genius. You wouldn't expect a burger to be have like those kind of French flavors like that, and it was like really good. And it was literally just a burger with like meat and cheese, and then like like the sauce and all of that in it. Really good.
How about that? Yeah. Man, that's just really cool. And sometimes, like when it comes to like seasoning or sauces, I also am of the school that less is more. So I never like to do too much sauce. I never like to do too many sauces. I never like to do too many ingredients because like if you've got good meat, you don't need a lot of seasoning at all. Like I think it does a really good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't know how much of I don't know how often you make steak, like an actual like grilled steak or oven steak, but when I make steak, I just do salt and pepper. I don't do anything else. I make it really simple, and it's terrific.
Yeah, I don't overcomplicate it. I don't make steak very often.
Mhm.
I don't eat like a whole lot of red meat, like just just in general for health reasons. But I
Mhm.
do, I do. But it's usually not steak. Like if I want a good steak, I would rather go out and eat somewhere that has good steaks
Oh, sure,
rather than
sure,
making
sure.
it at home.
Yeah, it's there's a real and that's its own art, right? Like it's really hard
Hmm.
to make that good, at least for me. Like I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, yeah. So
Oh
like
yeah.
yeah, so I too would definitely lean towards going to a steakhouse because the way they charbroil it, they sear and they put the butter and like I don't
Yeah.
have that
It's so
kind of
different.
talent. I just
Or that kind of patience, like
true.
like it takes a lot.
Yeah, it really does. So, and it's such a fine line. Like, if you fuck that up even a little bit, it's like it's all charred now. I can't eat it. Like,
Right, exactly. If you like overcook it, it's like not appealing, or undercook it, and it's like you know,
Sure.
like then you have to fire it again, and it's a whole thing. I'm like, I'd rather just go somewhere and have them make it. But I do like making steaks from time to time, like, but it's pretty rare.
Yeah. Oh, it's pretty rare. Did you say that? Let's
No, no,
go.
no.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's
I was
go.
like, I was not.
Boom.
That was not intentional. But I'm glad. I mean, I'm glad it came out that way, but it was not intentional.
Oh, I love it. It's so good. Let's see. Crickster comment. Oh, I love this. I had a knock on my door. Hispanic neighbor. Is that you? I am so sorry. Is my TV too loud? Neighbor says, no. Are you cooking? Looks in my apartment. And Crickster says, oh yeah, I am making media. Neighbor, wow, you are legit. Okay, what? Looks me up and down.
Oh, that's really great.
That's so good.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Well, that is.
That is a big compliment for
Mhm.
someone to be like, yeah, you're like legit.
Yeah, the real deal. That's great, Crickster. Let's see.
Right,
love
no
it.
hands.
No hands. Let's go. Let's see. Are we gonna have time for random questions tonight? I mean, we have about a half hour. I guess we could throw in a couple. So, all right, let's do it. Let's do some random. I don't think we're gonna get time for it next week. So let's just throw some random questions. Anybody who wants to jump in with a question? We open the queue, and I bring to you, our favorite moment. At least is my favorite moment in Twitch broadcasting.
I have a better favorite.
Dance. It's time for random questions. Great stuff. Ask us anything.
All right, let's do it. So, those of you who've been with us before, you know the drill. Exclamation point question followed by the question itself. Enter that in the chat, and we'll take your questions in order for the remaining 30-ish minutes of our stream tonight. And we'll take questions about anything. It does not have to be about food, but we definitely will entertain it. So, get those questions in. Oh my god. This is how I know you've been here since the beginning, because like I've been seeing a little less of it lately, but the old
Right?
timers
I can't believe it.
it's crazy.
That's so disappointing. The people are not doing Bean Boozled that much anymore.
Yeah. I'm kind of sad about it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really kind of sad about it. I'm like, I used to be like, oh, if I could just get through one stream without a people. Now I go like
Well,
weeks without.
there was a while where it was like multiple, like.
Oh, absolutely. You get like 2 or 3 times a stream, you would see it. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Let me bring it back on camera for a second. There we go. All right, Luis. Let's see what we got this evening for being boozled. And by the way, we've completed the raid beans that Keither gave me a bit ago. So kudos to all of you for redeeming those via raids. This is our regular stash. We also have the Claire stash, which we will get into with a hype train. Are you thinking orange or are you thinking brown?
Brown.
Brown. Okay.
Brown looks promising.
Promising. I love you. Gotta love it. So the brown flavor is going to be either cappuccino, or it will be liver and onions. And there's a lot of debate on that, like which one's better. So let us see.
Right.
Oh.
Promising.
Some people like this flavor. I'm not one of those people. Liver and onions.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, and so I'm not a fan of like stuff like cappuccino flavored candy or like candy corn, like stuff that's like other desserts but made into like, especially like beans. Like I'm not crazy about it, so I don't think I would like the cappuccino one. I love cappuccinos, I love coffee. I just don't think I want to eat like a candy that is flavored like that.
Yeah, it doesn't really taste like coffee anyway. So it just kind of tastes like an attempt at coffee, but it's not really coffee. So it's like kind of see that.
Exactly.
Yeah. But thank you very much, Luis. Thank you, King, for the hydrate as well. We did that right after the bean. So question time is open. Crickster says, I dislike liver and onions, but I freaking love chicken liver pate. Never tried that. That's interesting.
I don't think I've either. I've had pate. It's like blended meat, but I've never had like chicken liver version of it.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a great question.
Okay.
This is so unfair that I'm doing this, but I should remind you that we are going to have the Taylor Swift album ranking stream coming up next week with Ellie Fear.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
That's an easy one.
Oh, it's an easy one. Okay.
Yes.
So what's your favorite?
I am a big fan of Red. Red is my favorite, my absolute favorite Taylor Swift album. Closely followed by 1989.
Okay.
And Reputation. I could totally rank those albums too, like on my own.
Maybe you should just. Well, we don't want to scoop the whole segment from this.
I know, no. That's for Ellie. Let her do it. That's gonna be her thing.
You're doing a great job, though. I would say, like you were definitely on your way. You definitely could have done all 12.
Absolutely, Red is a really good one. Although The Life of a Showgirl, her latest one, some people hate, and I think it's actually a really good album. It's really good. It's very melodic. She's very clearly happy and wrote happy songs, and that's kind of what people have an issue with. I actually really wonder what Ellie Furr's like view on that album is too, because it's kind of controversial around just like the Taylor Swift fans. You know what?
We can inquire about it. We'll definitely get into that next week. We will absolutely get into that next week. That's a great idea. I have so many Taylor Swift questions for Ellie Fear. Like I'm very excited to do this. I always like the authority on Taylor Swift on Twitch. Like I don't feel like anyone knows more.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's amazing. I'm really excited.
Her song list, like she has so many Taylor Swift. She has like not all of them, but she has a lot of Taylor Swift songs.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like it's the most Taylor Swift songs out of anybody on Twitch that I know.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. But yeah, Red, hands down, 100%. That is my favorite.
That's a great album, and it's a big cornerstone for
Taylor. One.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yes.
Good choice.
Yeah, because that's really because like that's kind of where she really transitioned from like country to more like pop and like doing like other kinds of music, but still kind of had like a little bit of her. She still had some of the country roots like in that album, but just it was a pretty big shot for her. She took a big shot, and it is an amazing album.
Yeah, and did score in such a big way. Like it completely transformed her career. Like she already had a good career, but this is what turned her into an absolute superstar, right? Like it's
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, like she was pretty big in like the like the country music world, and this is what really kind of like moved her into like the pop sensation that she is now.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let's go to Crickster's question. Artfully Crick asks, what food is absolutely a no-eat for you? Like, not in a million years.
Liver and onions, probably. I have had it before.
Okay.
And I do not like it, and I do not want to eat it again.
You know, I tell you,
It's just I don't know.
yeah, no,
Liver's just not. It's just not good. I don't like it. I know some people do like it, but not me.
I had it one time because I thought it would taste a little bit like, I don't know, I thought it would taste like chicken. No, it does not taste. You know what it tastes
No.
like? It tastes like ashes. Do you like to eat ashes? Go eat liver and onions.
Ugh.
It's terrible.
And it has like a really weird texture too, because
Yeah.
it's not chewy, but it's not hard. So it
Yeah.
has like a weird texture to it. The only time I've eaten it, I was like probably either middle school or high school, and I don't know why, but I mean, I went to a friend's house. What I don't know is why, like her mom served us like liver and onions. Like that was, I guess, like that's something her family ate quite often, because her husband was from like the Czech Republic or something. I don't know. Somewhere like in the Eastern Europe, I guess they eat that a lot there. And so she would make it often. And I remember trying because I thought it was like, oh, is this like a steak? Like what is this? You know, because it's got steak color and it's not. But yeah, exactly. It's like that gritty texture. That's exactly
Yeah.
Kirk.
Think-
That's
yeah.
it really kind of I was like, oh, this is gross. No, nope, not again.
Yeah. Now, Crickster says it goes away in pate. All right, we'll keep that in mind. King says weird texture,
Probably
iron aftertaste. No thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, like I still have like vivid memories of how not good that was. And of course, like cuz I was like at a friend's house. And so, like when you're like at someone's house like you feel like you have to eat it. So I ate all of it. I didn't like it, but I ate all of it cuz I didn't want to be rude and
Yeah.
be like, I don't like this.
You're a trooper for trying it though. Yeah. Oh man, there are
There's a turtle.
Liver is eternal. You cannot shake it. You're not wrong. Because like I still vividly remember the one I had. I had it in
Yeah.
2004. It was 21 years ago. I still remember all the details of how it tasted like.
Oh, mine was like 99. Like it was like it was like way before that. And I still remember it. Yeah, it must have been like 98 or 99 and I still remember it.
It's like PTSD from liver and onions. It's so good.
Oh, look, King is like mine was 1988. Yeah,
Nice.
and you still got that aftertaste in your mouth.
It's so true. Oh my gosh. Oh, the liver is essentially a filter. That's true. So it has all the weird stuff. Yeah.
It has weird stuff in it.
Oh, that's a tremendous question, though. I love it, Crickster. And let's get open the field. Anybody else that wants to ask a question? Let's hear some questions tonight. I'd love to hear from the rest of you.
I think there was another. Was there another one? I thought I saw. A different
There is
one.
another one from Crickster, but let me just jump in with a question in front of it. Let me see. Because I did have like one other question. Okay, what is your threshold for what kind of sandwiches you would put cheese on? Because some people would put cheese on literally every sandwich. Like, do you have limits with that?
I mean, yeah, like peanut butter and jelly, maybe. Like I can't.
Okay.
Like I like cheese in sandwiches. I wouldn't really like if it's like a meats go really well with cheese. Like I've had really good like the barbecue pork you made. Like
Mhm.
I've had really good like barbecue and like pork sandwiches with cheese in them.
Mhm.
Yeah, it would have to be something like maybe like peanut butter and jelly. I would not put cheese in there.
Follow-up question to that. So I know that one of the more popular things, you may remember Eddie Brown, our friend Ryan's uncle, like loves
Yeah.
Duke's mayo and peanut butter and banana. Like, would you do that?
Oh, I remember that. I remember from when he was on your show, and I
Mhm.
remember thinking so I grew up with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, like that was like a go-to like for like school lunches and stuff when I was a kid, and I love them. Like it's still like it's very much like a comfort food, like and I have to be like in a specific mood to want to eat it, but it's like very much like a childhood comfort food. But my family always ate it like we always had grape jelly. It was like peanut butter and grape jelly, which not everybody likes. My wife hates grape jelly. A lot of people don't like it. Um, but yeah, like I've heard of people doing like bananas and peanut butter, and so I'm like that's just not a good combination. But I do remember his mayonnaise. I'm not a huge fan of mayonnaise in general, so like I like it with certain things, but not like a whole lot. So I don't think I would really enjoy that sandwich at all.
Yeah, and it's totally fair. Condiments, they're definitely those because like that. Going back to the question about what would you absolutely not eat. Um, I mean, I don't have I would not eat this condiment at all, but I do have ones I wouldn't barely ever use. Ketchup is actually one. Literally the only thing I would put ketchup on is like potatoes. That's it. I don't have no use for it.
Or a burger.
Yeah, I know it's in burgers and I'll accept them in burgers, but I would not put it on there myself. I normally would just do like mayonnaise. But if it's already in there, like I totally would be okay with it. But
Yeah. See, Crick said dill pickle peanut butter sandwiches are amazing, and I like both of those things separately. I just don't think I would like pickles in a sandwich.
I would try it. I think I'll try it before I make an opinion on that. So interesting from Crickster. Green Guy says ketchup is top notch. Yeah, I mean, ketchup has a lot of fans. Like I know many people who are big on ketchup, so I totally I respect that. Yeah.
How we spell catsup? Yeah, there's like different ways, like ketchup, catsup. I've seen it KATSUP. Like there's like different ones. There's like different ways that people spell it. Ketchup.
I don't know what
literally
catsup
how it's
actually
pronounced.
Yeah. Cat soup.
Catsup is like it's the Spanish version of ketchup. That's how it's spelled in Spanish.
Oh really? I did not even realize that's what that meant. I thought it was actually a thing.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's good to know.
No, it's just in Spanish.
Okay.
It's just a different language.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I do like ketchup. I like it with like, I mean, but it has to be like certain things, like hot dogs, hamburgers, like stuff like. But outside of that, I'm not huge on. I don't put ketchup on other things either.
Gotcha. Catching up on chat. Sherman's Deli in Palm Springs makes the best chopped liver. Yeah, I mean, I would certainly take your word for it. I've never been. Let's see. No cheese on egg salad or PBJ, but meat and cheese are made to be. Yeah, meat and cheese is top.
I feel like I would eat cheese with an egg salad sandwich.
It's an interesting idea because like you have people do put eggs on omelets. So it's like I don't think it's that much of a deviation from that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I could try it.
I always put cheese whenever I make eggs, like scrambled eggs. Like I'll sprinkle a little, not a whole lot, but I'll sprinkle a little bit of cheese in there.
Yeah. Not bad. I like it. Yeah. Provolone melted on pulled pork, says artfully quick. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
That's delicious. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. So let's go to the next question. This is Crickster's question. What is a food from your childhood that never tastes the same unless mom, dad, grandma, family member makes it, even if you make it exactly the same?
That's a good question. Honestly, it'd probably have to be pozole.
Ooh.
The same aunt that that I got her beater recipe also got her and I make the pozole very similar to how she makes it. I mean, she passed away. She was my dad's youngest sister, and she passed away a little bit before my dad did, like a few months before him. But she always made the best pozole. Like it's hard to describe like just how good it was. And I've tried replicating it exactly the same way that she did, and I just like I can't. It's not the same.
That is. You got me hungry. Just kind of like we were talking. Yeah, I'm really in the mood for pozole now.
It's like I love pozole.
It sounds so good. It sounds so good right now. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it was just always the best, and I don't know. I don't know what she did different. I mean, I'm sure like my version is I try to keep it similar to what I think she did, because I've never actually been able to get like her like official recipe. Not that she had it, but
right.
I don't think I ever have. On the flip side, though, I am the only owner in my mom's side of the family of my Uncle Roy's baked beans. My Uncle Roy passed away. Okay, it was like 2021. He had cancer. He was pretty old. But he made like incredible baked beans, and it was always like this big like family secret. Like, what does he put in there? And like when he was like really sick and dying, like he knew that I really liked them, and so he wanted me to have his recipe. So I'm not gonna show it because then I'm gonna give away the secrets. But like I have his original like recipe card. It's like
you got the secret recipe.
Like, yeah, and it's so funny because like it's not that complicated, but there was always like, so the funny thing is like throughout the years of my Uncle Roy would give people the recipe, but he would always leave like one ingredient out, and it's like it's a very simple ingredient, And I remember because it drove my mom crazy because my mom always wanted to make them just like him, and he, and so he gave her the recipe and but left like one thing out, and she like she's like, I don't know what he puts in it, and I know what it is. I'm not gonna reveal it because
No, don't give away your
it's a
secrets.
family secret, and
Yeah.
I will keep it. I will pass it on. I don't have kids, but I will pass it on to someone in my family when I'm old. I'm sure.
Oh, I love this. Yeah. No, that's a very smart decision. Like you don't what because that's part of what makes it so good. Like the extra added
Yeah.
touch.
It's so delicious. I should make some. I haven't made it in a while, but it's so good.
Oh, phenomenal. I love that. I love this tradition you
So
have.
good.
Yeah. We all have answers to this, I'm sure. Crickster says my mom made I'm sorry, my mom made Kraft mac and cheese differently, and I make it the
Ooh.
same as she did, but hers always tasted better.
Like from the box? Maybe she added like extra ingredients to it.
Yeah. King says I am still waiting for a breaded salmon recipe. Oh, that's a good
Ooh.
family area. Yeah,
Yummy.
good one.
I do love salmon. That sounds really good.
Salmon is great. And I tend to like it without the breaded crumbs, but my mom always makes it with them. And so, they're both pretty good though. I like them both. I like it both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't have a lot of salmon growing up. Most of my salmon experiences has been as an adult, and I like it a lot.
Yeah. Let's see. She did, but I do too. Nice question. So my choice, my mom. Well, my mom makes fried chicken particularly well, and she primarily just
Yeah.
does legs and thighs. But man, those legs and thighs are just top tier. They are so good.
Oh, I love fried chicken. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
She's got the touch. I don't think it's anything. It's just salt. It's just regular batter. There's nothing exciting about the recipe at
Yeah.
all. But the touch just somehow gets the texture down. It's so
Yeah.
good. So
Well, and that's one of the interesting things that I always find about like food, right? Like because food is nourishment, of course. Like you eat it to like not starve, but like there's also like sometimes a very like emotional like correlation to like food and family. So, like we were mentioning earlier about my dad, right? And like part of what really got me into like wanting to make more Mexican food was after he passed away. I just, like sometimes when you lose like a family member, you want to find ways to still connect with them even after they're gone. And for me, like Mexican food and like more like traditional Mexican food was what it was like. Again, my dad, he hardly cooked. Like, I mean, he did cook sometimes, but it was like very rare that he did when I was a kid. But yeah, there'll be times that I'll be eating stuff and I'll be like, like my dad really liked this food, and like, like he would have really liked this a lot. Like I made albondigas. I've made it a few times, and that was like one of his favorite things that he used to love, like Mexican albondigas. And every time I make them, I just think like, I think my dad would really like this. He would have really enjoyed this a lot.
aw. And
Yeah.
I'm sure you've known your dad so well over the years. Like I imagine I'm pretty sure that's right on the money.
Yeah, I kind of grew up with him, so yeah.
No, totally. Naturally, of course. So
Yeah.
my mom would whenever it was like Christmas time would make apple betty for the party. This is apple betty, so it's kind of I don't know how to describe it. It's just layers of
Is
apples.
it kind of?
Yeah, layers of apples and breadcrumbs.
Is it kind of like not like a crumble, but kind of
cobbler?
like a cobbler sort of? Like that's what it looks like.
Yeah, it's kind of a cobbler. It's kind of a cobbler. It's just a cobbler, but the breading is a lot like it's not. It doesn't really hold. It's just kind of just much softer, and so
Mm-hmm.
it's such a unique pastry thing. But it is most like cobbler. Yeah, it is the most like cobbler.
Yeah.
Um,
That looks amazing.
yeah. So
That
yeah,
looks really good.
this one looks very, very good. Yeah. So the way my mom makes it is very unique. I don't think other people make it like that. I've seen other people try to make apple patty, and it's like it's not the same. It's not the same.
Hmm.
That's always mine.
Yeah. Yeah, because it kind of does look like a cobbler. Looks really good.
Yeah.
One of the things I really want to do more of, because I'm not a baker. I've never really like I've baked like a cake like a couple times in my life, but I really want to learn how to bake and like be like good at it. Because baking's pretty cool too. Like baking is more of a science, whereas like cooking, you're kind of just like you can follow a recipe, you can add things, you can change things. Baking is like if you like mess up, you mess up. And so I really want to get good at baking.
baking even though a lot of baking is just kind of timing. It's just timing and quantities. Like it's math basically. So math is like a big part of
exactly.
it, right? So so it seems like something that I feel like over time you probably would get the hang of for sure. Yeah, I would say so. So what would you want to bake? Any particular things you want to bake?
Oh, yeah, I would love. We were talking about. I think Crick mentioned pan dulce earlier. I would love to like learn how to make like like conchas or like stuff like Mexican pan dulce. That's what I would love to learn how to make. Um, what else? Is there anything? Yeah. I would think I would really love that.
Let's go. Pan dulce. It seems tough to make. I don't know how they do that. Like, how do they line up like the little strips of sugar and keep it in
Yeah.
place? Like,
It's really interesting because I've seen people make it, and yeah, I mean, like, there's definitely like, because like, you're baking like the bread piece of it, but you're also like at the same time have to do like, because I think you make it all together. Like you stick it in the oven at the
ah,
same time, and so
yeah.
like the sugar layer thing, like it's a different thing that you're also adding to there. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, that'd be really interesting. Or like cakes, like I love watching Is It Cake or like those like shows where they have like those like impressive cakes that don't look like cake. I would like that kind of stuff seems a lot of fun to me. And
Yeah,
it
yeah.
just for kicks, like I'd love to learn how to do that.
I, yeah. I mean, that's hard. It looks really complex. Like making a cake look like I don't know, making a cake look like a bowl of chips. Like that's what, like, how do you do that?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. Like there's like I don't know if you've ever watched that show Is It Cake, but like there's like some really intricate things that people make. Like there was one season, it was like a finale, and this one guy literally made like a replica of the Mona Lisa as cake. And that guy did not win. Spoiler alert, he did not win. It was like season 1 or season 2. So it's like this was a while back. But like I remember watching it, I was like, "Oh my god." Like both my wife and I were watching it, we're like, this guy literally just made like a cake version of the Mona Lisa, and you can't tell if that's like. I mean, obviously they wouldn't have the real Mona Lisa on this show, but like you couldn't tell that was like not a painting. Like it was just really well made.
Wow. I would.
Yeah, it was
If
cool.
you find the clip of that, I want to see that. That does sound
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It was really cool.
yeah. That's
Like
great.
I said, spoiler alert, that guy didn't win. I think he should have. I think he was robbed because I'm like if
Yeah.
you're replicating like real art into bread, like that deserves to win. Like that deserves to win.
What won over it? Do you remember?
Yes, it was this one lady, really good. She made like shoes or like, it was like boots or something.
Okay.
But they were like they looked real. Like even like it had like a leather texture. Like they looked very real. She even made like the shoelaces. I can't remember what she made them out of, but yeah, like they look really real. And she ended up winning, which again she was really good at it. But
I
I'm
think
like,
it's the
come
shape
on,
that
this guy
probably
made the
won it.
Mona Lisa.
Yeah,
Probably,
no.
yeah.
I can understand I can understand the thought process behind like picking the other one because like the Mona Lisa is a painting. A painting is flat, so you
It's
can just
flat,
kind of
yeah.
I kind of get that, but it sounds like the detail is unbelievable in that thing. So I kind of
Yeah.
feel that's
Oh yeah.
they got
It's
cheated.
amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
So thank you, Crick, for your question. Some follow ups. Crick just says my mom loved albondigas too. She would steal and freeze all the broth and freeze it for herself. Pretty sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you can use it for other things too.
That is true. That is true. Let's go to King's question. Here it is. What's your idea of the last meal?
Like if I'm like on death row.
Yeah, this is kind of. I hear this question from time to time. Like, gosh, what a heavy question.
Right,
So if you're
right, it's
if you
like-
know you're gonna die, like, what are you going
Right,
to
if
eat?
you're about to die, if the death penalty, no. It's like, of like, I don't know. I've seen like some really speaking of like death row and stuff. Like I've seen some really fascinating like last meal things that like like even like famous criminals or like like really bad people will ask for, and it's always really weird. Um, hmm. Would probably be my day más pozole, the one that I talked about earlier.
You can't go wrong with it. It's really good. That
I
looks
like
really good.
Prohomo's the antidote.
Antidote. Let's go. We love it. Yeah. I mean, I have an answer that my answer would have been like, Peter Luger's steak dinner, but honestly, that's just like, let's just hope that doesn't happen. I want to eat it and still be
Right,
alive the
yeah.
next day. That's my goal.
Yeah, exactly. Let's hope you're not in a situation where like that's an option.
Like, let me have this meal, but then also keep living.
Yeah, I want to like stay alive, please.
But thank you, King. We loved your question here. Let's go back
That is a good one. I had never thought of that before, so that's a good one.
Let's see. I do have a question I will add to the queue in a minute, but let's go to Crickster next. Crickster's question. If you had the opportunity for one famous chef to cook you a several course meal, who would you choose? We'll make that 2. You can have the second person for dessert. That's actually a good call by adding another person for the dessert.
Ooh. So definitely cook me a meal. I am a huge, like, giant Gordon Ramsay fan. Like, like Hell's Kitchen, Master Chef, all of those. I love Gordon Ramsay. I would love to. In fact, my wife and I are planning next year to, because it's going to be our 15th wedding anniversary, and we want to go back to Vegas because that's, like I said, that's where we had our honeymoon, and we really want to go to like the Hell's Kitchen in Vegas. That's like from like the TV show, and I really want to try his beef Wellington. But I mean, he doesn't work there, but I would love to like try it like made by him. Like that just looks really, really delicious. And dessert. That's a great question. I don't think anybody like super specific.
Well, think about all those cake,
mind.
like people from Cake Wars and the like.
Yeah, exactly. I think because again, Great British Baking Show. It's been like one of our favorite shows to watch lately. I love like the desserts that Paul Hollywood and Prue kind of showcase. And they always look like really good. And I just feel like they would, first of all, they'd be really great company. Like they'd be really fun to just like hang out with. Like they look really great. Like just as like nice people. So yeah, I think probably I would love to have them like, maybe it could be like a tag team thing, like a duo thing.
Yeah, I think
Very
that's
British apparently is what my dinner would be like.
So wait, is that 3 people then? Are we talking? It's like
No. Yeah. So for the food, Gordon Ramsay.
Okay.
And then for the dinner, I'd love for like Paul Hollywood and Prue to from the Great British Baking Show to like make me dessert.
Okay.
They can, like I said, they can tag team it. They can work together. Whatever they want to do.
Okay. I think that's an acceptable answer because like if they work as a team to make these things, then I feel like that's reasonable. I feel like we can allow that. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you, Crickster, for that question too. So, I feel like that's pretty good for questions. I mean, I think I did have another one I was thinking of asking, but I think I may have forgotten it, so that's okay. I can just carry on. But does it happen
You
like
can have 2 desserts? Okay, yes.
Yeah.
We can do that. I'll invite you over and we can have double dessert.
double dessert? Pump it up. Let's go.
Yes.
I love
Woo.
it. Woo. Oh, you know what? I was at a TV taping last night. I mentioned it on. Maybe I didn't mention it on Discord, but I did mention it to people. Like I was at a TV taping last night, and it's the first time I'd ever attended a sitcom taping, and it was very entertaining. I really enjoyed the process. It was great. Show
they still tape them with a live audience.
There's
I didn't
not
know
a
they
lot
still
of
did that.
yeah. It's an endangered species for sure. So there's like maybe 1 or 2 left over that still do that. But it is a pretty good one. It's Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage, which is on CBS right now. So like
from the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, it's a spinoff of Young Sheldon, which is a spinoff of Big Bang. So it was a very, very cool, like very, very talented cast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was
actually
kind of
never seen that show. My
Same.
mother-in-law and my sister-in-law are like huge fans of like the Big Bang universe of TV shows.
Yeah.
I like the original one, but I feel like it got kind of old after a while, so I stopped watching it. But like, yeah, my mother-in-law loves that show. That's like one of her favorite shows.
I've definitely seen the old original show. I know that they tell me that Young Sheldon's really good, and it's totally different too. It's a one-camera show.
I've heard that too.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
Completely different show. So Georgie and Mandy is a spinoff of that, but interestingly, they will go back to the 3-camera format for that show. But still, it's a pretty good cast though. So now they do, but I feel like when we were watching like the preview episode, like they did an earlier episode as like a warm up for us. I feel like they still kind of do enough. They do so many scenes, like they cut away to scenes so quickly. It almost feels like it's a one camera show, even though it's not. So it's kind of an interesting.
Was it all? Was it the whole episode like in one one taping, or did you just get to be like in a couple watch a couple scenes? 'Cause that's something I've always been really curious about. Those.
That's a great question. That's a great question. We got to film like they did each scene individually, but we did get to do most of the scenes. But there were a few that were just on tape because they did them outside. You know, they did them earlier in the week. So some of those would just be running out over the monitor, and we would be laughing at those. They would still want us to laugh though,
that's cool.
Because they record our laughter for like the record.
Well, yeah.
And I understand like why they would do that because like there are logistical scenarios where you probably would have to do it that way, so it kind of makes sense. But anything in their main, like you know how like a sitcom has like several different main rooms, like the living room, the kitchen, you know, the bedroom.
Yeah.
So those rooms are the ones like anything that was in one of those primary rooms, we would see that live in person, and it was very cool. Like usually they would only need like 3 takes for one, but the bloopers were wild. It was so funny. Those bloopers are gold.
That sounds like so much fun.
It was really fun. It was really fun. So thanks to Keith37 for inviting me. We had a good time watching that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds like so much fun. I've always wondered that about shows, like if they film like the whole episode in one day, or if it's like the audience is just there for like, you know, like just like a few scenes and then they do more the next day with a different audience. But that's really cool.
Yeah. I will say, I'm pretty sure that the audience is committed to that episode, so they're not going to bring a second audience in for that show. So for that particular episode.
Okay.
So that's why they run the tapes, so that they can just get the same audience for the entire show, for the entire episode, even though some scenes are pre-done. And that's okay, because like there's still so many. You're there for 2 hours. Like you still get plenty of of live action in front of. And you know, like one thing that's kind of interesting, and maybe I'm not sure if this will be easy to interpret, those of you in chat and yourself, but I had wondered if like when because it's done on tape. It's just done, or maybe tape isn't the word now, but you know, like it's not on actual film. So they recorded on a digital camera and then it's stored. And so I was wondering, do they have that film like frame rate thing going from the jump? They do. So it's just like streaming. Like in streaming, we do that too. Like ever seen people on streaming, like they have their camera and they set it to like a certain frame rate and it looks like it's a film. And so that's what they do with the show. It's like, it's already like, it's literally live. But on the monitor, it looks like you're watching it on TV. It's like, wow, that's amazing. Like they have that all in real time. Like that's pretty good. So
yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I've never attended a live taping for a show. That I feel like that would be so much fun. I'm glad you got to do that.
Thank you. And I really hope if next time you're in California, like we should definitely do that.
We should do that.
We should do it.
We should absolutely do that. We were considering going this summer, but I don't know if that's still going to happen.
Okay.
But, you know, if we are, we will let you know, because that would be. We can bring Rahomo over too, and then we can go have frozen bananas.
For banana. Roma, you in for the sitcom stuff too? I mean, it's really fun.
Oh, he's like, careful. He's like, you don't want to come with me.
California's full of trolls.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
We should definitely plan on that. That'd be fun. I
Yeah.
don't care what show it is. Like that would still be fun.
Yeah, and just to your point, like I've never actually seen the Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage show, but it was still a lot of and the good thing is they kind of like catch you up on it anyways. So like they'll tell you, well, this is what happened in the previous episode, so it just kind of sets you up for it. So I was like, so it still was really great, and I'm sure that if I were to go back and watch the series, it'll be even better because like now I'll have like the rest of the series in my memory to like enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that I think it was Crick, somebody said like, I'll be watching for like David's laughter.
I wonder if I'll hear it. I wonder if I can hear my laugh in there. It's kind of funny.
You know, who knows?
Yeah.
You might recognize it.
I mean, I do kind of know my own laugh, so I can probably hear it.
Right.
There are some people who had really good distinctive laughs. Like this is woman sitting in front of us. Yeah, they're and I was like, it's like, damn, that's a good laugh. Like, I'm jealous. Like that's a great laugh. Perfect for a studio audience.
You just need to perfect your laughter.
Chris says, can you tell us when it airs, please? I would love to. I don't know yet. I will look up the name of the episode. I think I'll figure it out in a minute. Was that Mickey Mouse in front
was
of you?
Mickey Yes, that was probably the laughter.
Yeah,
It was
Mickey Mouse
Mouse.
walked over from Disney to participate.
I mean, this is CBS, isn't? Or I think it's CBS, right? Isn't all this? All the TV stations are the same company now. They're either Hulu or Netflix now. So
Yeah.
or
Well,
they're all
Netflix
Disney or
is
Netflix.
it's like everybody's a division of Netflix now, but you know.
Yeah, Netflix is taking over everything, and so is Disney. Like Disney Plus has bought Paramount and Hulu and HBO. No, HBO
Well,
is
the
HBO is
Paramount's-
Netflix, but still, like, there's so many.
Paramount kind of deserves that because Paramount has been floundering for a while, so I guess that's fitting. But yeah, but still, like with that being said, like this experience is definitely a lot of fun. I gotta answer some questions. I think some questions came in chat, but one of my favorite shows this Crickster was I saw tape was a Wayne's
It's a
Brothers.
short walk.
The bloopers were
Ooh,
nuts.
I love the Wayans Brothers. That's awesome.
I did like that show, the Wayne's Brothers show. What was it called? Just literally
They're-
just
and
called.
they're funny.
They are really funny.
Well, they've had several shows and movies.
Yeah.
They've been around for a while.
Yeah, they're literally they are right next to you. Like I showed Keith there when I was driving. We were driving over there. Like there's an intersection where one corner of it is Universal Studios and literally the other corner is Warner Brothers. Like literally, it's like that's how close they are. They're next to each other. Like it's amazing. Like so.
Right, all the stars could just walk from one to another. Like, I got a show today at Universal. I got one at, Warner Brothers at 4:00.
Kind of neat. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
But
Yeah,
so
we
you've
should
never been to a
definitely do
TV
that. That'd be
taping? Like,
fun.
have you done a TV taping for game shows at all?
Never have.
Oh wow.
No, and actually, I feel like game shows would be super fun.
Yeah, they are.
I'd
Definitely.
love to watch like Jeopardy or
Mhm.
like Wheel of Fortune, like like one of like the older game shows live. Like that'd be so much fun.
Totally. I still want to do Wheel of Fortune. I haven't done that yet. Like that's like the one I want to do.
Oh, I love Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
Oh, we should.
I'll look
see
in-
their taping.
Next time you're in town, and Crickster, next time you're in
Yes.
town, like and Rehobo, next time you're in
Yeah,
town,
let's do that.
let's get up on that Wheel of Fortune. Like it'd be really fun. I
That'd be
think
super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
give it up for Ryan Seacrest too and Ken Jennings for like taking over like two amazing legends and doing a pretty good job. Honestly, I think it sells
I
up
love
fine.
Ken Jennings is so funny.
Yeah.
Like like when he was on Jeopardy originally, like people were really annoyed at him because he won,
He
like,
was on there for a while.
I don't even remember. It was like 68 shows or
Yeah.
something. He was on for like a really long time.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you've ever watched. Gosh, what is this show called? It's another trivia show that has like all of them. God, hold on. I'm gonna Google it because I'm like forgetting the name, but it's really good. You probably would really like this show. It's like The Offer or something like that. Let's see. Trivia game show where
Wait, the one on YouTube, The Offer,
The
like
Beast.
the
I
Beast.
think that's what it was. Yes.
Yeah.
No. The Chase. Sorry, it's called
Okay.
The Chase.
Yeah.
At first it was like the Beast Chase, I
Okay.
think, because they had like this one guy for like a few seasons, and then then he left the show. Although he came back eventually.
Okay.
But then they started having like Ken Jennings and like a few of the other like really really big, like it kind of almost felt like a spin-off of Jeopardy because they had like mostly Jeopardy winners on that. They had like 3 or 4 beasts on the show, and so they would take turns. And Ken Jennings was hilarious in that show. He was so funny.
I believe it. He's a funny guy. Like
And he's so smart too.
Yeah.
Like,
can't get one by Ken.
hey, Steven friend.
Hey, Steven. Good to see you. Shout out to Steven, friend. Crix just says, next time you go, I wish I knew you were going, Dave. I would have tried to get my friend to show you stuff. Yeah, that all kind of happened really fast. Like, I didn't really plan that at all. So we're just like, Keith was like, just literally like 2 days before they asked if I was going to go. I'm like, yeah, let's go. I'm going to go. And, but I would definitely let you know next time I do that because it would be really cool to like see more behind the scenes stuff at Warner. By the way, Luis, we would appreciate this.
Yeah.
As we were walking into the soundstage for Georgie and Mandy, we passed by not only the courtyard from Gilmore Girls, but also the fountain from Friends with the couch. Like we saw both of
Oh,
those.
that's so cool. I really want to go to like the Friends Cafe.
Mhm.
I think that was not in California. There might be one.
No, there's
I
a
think
set.
there is. Yeah.
Yeah, they've like a small like I feel like it's all the furniture from the original set too, but
Yeah, it's where they filmed the reunion too. I think like
yeah.
that was like all the original, like the original set. That'd be so fun. And Gilmore Girls is a fun show too.
Yeah.
I haven't watched like the revival. My wife watched it and she kind of hated it.
Okay.
And so I was like, I don't want to watch it. Like that's the review I got. I don't know if I want to watch it. I'm not gonna ruin it for people, but apparently people didn't like the finale. But yeah, that'd be fun. I actually would love to see like the set of Friends and just be like, oh look, we're
You
in
can
the set
sit
of
on the
Friends.
couch.
We're Central Perk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've sat on that couch. It is very cool to be on that couch. Yeah.
That's one of the
Absolutely.
lot. Oh, and Luke actually serves coffee. That's awesome.
Wait, does he really?
No,
That is great.
not him, but
Oh,
but,
I was gonna say
she's
like,
yeah,
whoa.
like Cricket saying that there's like a Luke's Cafe like on the show.
Oh,
Or
okay,
I think
okay.
it's just called Luke's.
Oh, it's just called Luke's. Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty cool though. Like that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm
That'd be
trying to.
fun. Well, if anything, we could do that. If we can't find a taping, like that might be something kind of fun and different to do.
The Warner Brothers tour I would recommend highly. Like you'll get in on that Friends set for sure, and you also will walk by those sets. Like that's you can walk by the fountain for sure. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not at the fountain, but I think you'll walk by the Gilmore Girls courtyard for definitely, and then maybe you'll walk by the fountain as well. But they're right next to each other.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, and you get
Yeah.
props, you get costumes, you can see all the cars like that were used in certain shows, like in movies and whatever. Pretty good.
Nice. Yeah.
Brahma says there was
Definitely want to do that.
Brahma says there was not a single likable character on that show. Which show?
Wait, but which one?
Yeah, which
Because Gilmore Girls did have some pretty unlikable characters, and I think that was kind of on purpose.
yeah.
Like Rory and Lorelai, I think they're like insufferable. Like they're both, especially Rory. She's awful, and like usually like all the guys that she dated, like they were all like terrible people. Everybody on that show,
Mhm.
like the characters were like really bad. Like they're not people that make good choices, but they're also just like not nice people.
Oh wow. Trying to go back. Okay. Yeah, it's
Almost like I binged the whole thing. I think I did like way back in the day. I've definitely watched the whole show. It's been a long time.
it pissed me off. That's fair. That's fair, Robo. That's fair. Yeah. So yeah, they have not decided when they're going to be airing all these episodes. So I'm trying to look at when original. Yeah, we don't know when the release date is yet. So we're gonna go scroll over here and I'll try to figure it out. But we'll figure it out at some point. Yeah, I'll just have to study I'll have to study like I'm gonna have to like study the program guide very carefully each week and see which one it is. Like so, because I do know the name of the episode.
Yeah.
So I'll just watch for that. I will announce it on Discord when I figure out what week that is when they will air that. 'Cause
You could do like a watch party on Discord.
We
so
should. We should.
Who can
Yeah.
hear you laugh?
and then you can listen for my laugh.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be great. Let's see. Christian, I fell asleep while watching it and woke up in a panic, caught in a fire. I thought my
The
apartment.
fire.
Wait, when was this? Like this for Gilmore Girls? Like yeah, that also tracks.
Yeah,
too,
I'm
by
like,
the way.
wait. Oh yeah, like the
Yeah.
the inn burned.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
guess
that's-
it burns at some point.
Oh really?
The thing is like I watched that show many years ago and I don't. It's one of those shows that like I don't like. I remember bits and pieces of it, but I like. It never felt like super memorable. Like I know a lot of people love that show.
It's
and
a dry
At
show.
the degree I liked it,
Yeah.
it is. But it's just kind of like I don't know. Just don't remember much of it.
Yeah.
Like there's some shows like Friends is one that like I mean I've watched that show so many times and like I know exactly like what season things happen. Like if there was like Friends trivia, I would hope that I would do pretty good, right? Or like Arrested Development, like that was a really good, very clever show too. Like those I remembered, but Gilmore Girls I kind of don't.
Yeah. My sister, Christie's Coffee, right? My sister, like she watched that show all the time. And it was very, very, it was very, very laid back, and you would definitely easily
Yes.
tune it out, So I understand that.
Yes.
Yeah,
And they talk like a lot. Like their dialogue is like it's fast and it's a lot.
yeah.
Like it's a lot of words.
It's a lot of work. it's kind of mostly words too. Like there's not a lot of actual things happening in the show. It's a lot of talking.
like they'll just be having like conversations.
Yeah.
But there's like just a lot of talking in those conversations. Not like most other TV shows that like other things are happening. They'll be literally sitting down drinking coffee and they'll be talking about X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
And there's just like so much detail given into the conversation.
Absolutely. And, this actually segues me to a really good follow-up question. Let me just go to Quickster. When in caught in fire, I grabbed my car and my computer and ran outside too. Nothing happened.
Oh no.
You thought it was in your house.
Well, better to be prepared than,
Yeah.
not be prepared for the fire. So now you know what to do.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah. It's a better like you said, like you'd rather have that than like not be prepared at all, and then it's already too late.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. But if there was a camera in there, it would have made it on America's Funniest Home Videos. Resident runs out to
make
fake
that show too. They still make that show because I remember I was like at the gym like a few weeks ago, and you know how gyms usually have like TV screens and stuff, and they were showing that show.
Oh yeah.
But it's all like clips from YouTube now. Like, so they don't. I doubt that people send videos in. Like now they probably just like
Oh
find funny
no,
clips
no.
on YouTube
Can you
or
imagine?
Instagram or TikTok. Yeah,
Like,
and that's what they play.
You have to put it in like an envelope and a videotape in there and send it.
I mean, that's how it used to be.
You're
People would
right.
do
Yeah,
that.
you're
People would
absolutely.
submit their own family videos.
They would always warn you on the show, like, do not send your actual video. Make a copy of it because they will keep it. Like,
Yes.
I just hope no one
Yeah.
actually did that because, like they send their
You'll
precious
lose
like
all
wedding
of it.
video, and it's like, where's my video?
Right?
Oh my god, that'd be funny.
But yeah, now they just take like clips from like other social media and play them. I doubt that people submit like their own stuff anymore.
Oh, interesting. So they just get it themselves. They don't even wait for people to send it anymore. That is interesting.
I'm assuming that's what they do. Like, I mean, at least like they look like they were like videos from like, like stuff that people upload on like
Yeah, I mean,
TikTok and stuff. Like that's kind of what it felt like.
literally, the back in the day when that show was on, like, it's not like home videos were really high production values anyway. It's not like you're gonna. So like, if you're just going off of someone's TikTok, it's like, yeah, I mean, it's about the same flavor. I mean. It's not going to be
Yeah,
great
it's
lighting
just
and
different.
stuff. Like,
Right? Exactly.
yeah. I mean, I would be interested to see what that looks like. I mean, it might still have some nuggets in there, obviously. There's this thing at some sports bars they run called Chive TV. It's like a service they run at sports bars, and it's kind of the same idea.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like funny videos.
It's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And similarly, they just take that from like they just find it on TikTok and just like repost it. So, interesting. Yeah, good stuff. So my follow-up question, going back through time, give me some of the shows you would love to have gone to a taping or filming for, but it should be only shows that it can do that. In other words, like if you said like, I don't know, if you said like Stargate, like no, because they don't have audiences for Stargate.
yeah.
So just use like shows that had audiences, basically.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've always really liked watching comedies. Like I think sitcoms are super fun.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like sitcoms have kind of lost their art a little bit in the age of streaming, right? Because like if you take shows like Friends as an example, like you would see like their progression. Like for like, I mean, the show went on for 10 years, right? So you got 10 years worth of like these characters' life. And now, like with everything being in streaming and, shows only release like 5 or 6 episodes like every year, every other year. Like, I feel like it's kind of lost that. So I would love to have gone to like older sitcom filmings. Like, I mean, there's so many. Like, yeah,
And
Friends would definitely have been a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I think would have been
Ooh,
super fun to
good
watch
one.
live. That would have been a really fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Full House. I was never really super into Full House growing up. I did watch it. Like that would have been fun. Or like Saved by the Bell. I think they did that one with an audience too. Like that would have been really
They
fun
did.
too. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, there's like, I would love to go watch like sitcoms from like the 80s and the 90s, even like early 2000s. I think that'd be fun.
we're kind of on the same wavelength with this. It's like I love the idea of going back through time and just going through some of the classic
Yeah.
iconic shows. Vols is a great one because the set is it's so intricate and so many neat little nooks and crannies to like that set. It would have been a
Yeah.
dream to like see that live, like to see that in person.
Yeah, I think that would have been super fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why, like, yeah, when you said you went to a taping, I was like, they still do that? Because I didn't think they did. I thought they just, because so few shows now have like a laugh track.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe they just like, just insert it there, be like, hey, this is funny, laugh here.
I mean, overall, I like that they do TV this way now, but I do think there is a definite art to doing sitcoms the old-fashioned way because it kind of bridges the gap between stage and screen because it kind of makes it a little bit like Broadway, you know. And Saturday Night Live is a really interesting example of that because there's no break.
SNL would have been so fun, yeah, or still would be fun. I'd love to watch
Yeah.
SNL live.
So SNL was like a one for me too. I would really like to go to an SNL show. I certainly would have preferred going to an SNL show from like the early '90s. That would be really, really fun. Like that would
Yeah.
that would be amazing. But like any of those years would have been pretty good. So
Once I hear a laugh track, yeah, exactly. Because sometimes they fake it. It's not always like real laugh, right? Like
correct.
they'll insert like laugh tracks to it, but yeah, I think that and plus you get like because okay, so let's say like there's a show where there's like a really big plot twist or like a really big reveal, right?
Mhm.
And they would like actually film that live, and you would get like the real reactions of the audience.
Yeah, they go
I just
ooh.
think yeah, like that's like a lost art. Like okay, spoiler alert, because hopefully almost everybody has seen Friends by now, right? But like Friends had so many of those moments, like like season finales or like like season openers, like like Ross and Rachel, and like. I'm not gonna spoil it. People should know what happens on Friends now, but like there was so many of those moments, and they were like real reactions of people. Like one of my favorites that I'm pretty sure like the audience was not in on it is like because Friends had really great Thanksgiving episodes, and there was the one where like Brad Pitt was in it when him and Jennifer Aniston were still a couple, and like when he walks in the stage, like you just hear like you can hear that like I don't think the audience knew that he was gonna be on that episode. Like you hear like real shock of people being like like
Yeah.
oh my god, like it's Brad Pitt. Like I think that was real. I don't think that like people knew that he was a guest.
That's
in that episode.
amazing. Yeah. And that's kind of it. The magic of that is kind of like why I like that style.
Yeah.
And it's really cool to see. Now, I think the kind of like the Big Bang Theory and shows from the Chuck Lorre family, they kind of like don't really let you do woo or because they kind of don't want to. They don't want you to get too crazy with that because it might be too distracting. But if you remember, some shows would just let you do the audience would go completely off the rails. And Married with Children
Yeah.
probably is the best example of that. But they were just yelling
Yes.
and screaming everything. And they were like,
Yes.
whoa,
That would have been a fun one to watch too. Yeah.
It would be a really fun time going to that show.
That would have been a fun one. I love Frasier. Like
Mhm.
Frasier is such a funny show to
Hi,
me.
Alter.
We'll like
Hi, Clever.
every now and then we'll like have like Frasier like seasons of the year, right? We'll just like watch Frasier. But I just think like that would have been so funny because the humor in that show was like really clever. Like it's really like like it's like it's not like it's gonna sound horrible. It's not like dumb humor, right? Like it's like pretty clever humor.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like I don't know that would just be it'd be fun. There'd be so many shows I'd love to have watched.
Frasier
back
is
in the
probably one of the most, for me, it's like, it's a very underappreciated show. It got plenty of awards,
is.
but it's a very underappreciated show because like it kind of just flew under the radar where like other bigger shows were on throughout its run. Like,
Even though it went on for like 10 seasons, but
yeah, it went on for a while. It was a very successful show. But hell, like you said,
Yeah.
like it's a very smart show. Like I really enjoy watching the show whenever it's on. Like I never actually stream it, but if I do run into it while I'm browsing channels, like it's very, very good.
yeah.
Yeah. So many great characters too. Like the Grant, like the dad, like the
Yeah.
and Niles and Frasier and Daphne. Like it's just really fun. Even like Eddie, like the little dog in the show, was like surprisingly a good
Yeah.
character. So like,
Well, and there's like so like a lot of other shows, right? Like they like revived Frasier a few years ago, and I think they only did like a couple of seasons, but it's actually like really funny. Like it doesn't have the same spark as the original show. Like really, the only character that is still back regularly is Frasier. Like
right,
he's a,
makes
like
sense.
that like Niles and like some of the other ones. I don't actually know. I think Niles ever shows up. I don't know why the actor refused to show up or something, but like some of the older or characters from the old show like still show up like Ross will show up from time to time, right? Like it's just kind of but she's not like a main character in the show, but it still kind of has like a similar vibe to it. And and it's pretty funny.
That's pretty cool. I'm glad that they. I mean, I imagine a lot of the creative team was still involved, so I imagine they would have held up pretty well.
Yeah.
So, and similarly, I thought Fuller House was a decent, like, kind of decent follow up show too. And so Chris just says,
Yeah.
my sister took my niece to the Fuller House tapings. That's like pretty neat because like put
Yeah, Fuller House. I mean, I only watched like I think the first couple seasons, but it did feel like Full House.
yeah
Like like especially at first. I mean, I haven't watched the whole show, but
Yeah.
like it felt like Full House. Like the characters were still the same characters, and of course, Bob Saget passed away. I think he was going to be on the show more, but he passed away.
yeah
But like like Uncle Jesse showed up, and like what's the other guy? I'm forgetting
Joey.
his name, but, like they would show
Yeah.
from time to time. The Olsen sisters I think never made an appearance because they're not actors anymore. But like it still kind of had the same thing. Like some of the older characters of the show like would pop up from time to time.
I think did I hear that Kimmy Gibbler was in there from time to time? That would have been cool.
Yeah, no, she was one of the main characters.
Oh, okay.
It was,
I get it. That makes sense.
It was DJ, Kimmy, and what's the middle sister's name? They were like the main three
Stephanie?
characters. So they basically
Yeah.
replicated, Stephanie. So they basically replicated like the original show, but instead of being like like three guys, it was the three girls.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They all lived in the same house that they grew up in, which I thought was kind of interesting.
I love that sort of like
Good for them because San Francisco housing is ridiculous. So good for
you
them
might
that
as
they
well
got to live
keep
there
the
for
house
free.
because you can't. I think they probably addressed that on the show. I think I remember that. Yeah. Kimmy Gibbler was easily
and
my
the
favorite.
original house. Oh yeah, it's just funny.
That's my favorite character in the show
I
by
was-
far. She did not give any shits.
I was
Like, it
gonna
was
say,
just so great.
Like, so they sold like the original house that that they show in because like in the opening scene, the house like they sold like 10 years ago for like a ridiculous amount. Like,
Yeah, I believe it.
just like
I believe it.
unattainable.
I walked by that house when I went to San Francisco one time. That is a small house. It looks a lot bigger on TV.
Really?
It is not that big a house. Like it's just it's really just like maybe like 2 or 3 bedrooms or 4 bedrooms. Like it's really not that big a house.
Yeah.
Like it's just kind of like wow. Like it looks so much taller and wider, and it's actually not that tall or wide. It's a very narrow house. Actually.
Yeah.
Maybe it is deep though. I don't know how deep it is, but it definitely looked very small because I'm like. But
Yeah.
that's it. Like the door's just like 5 steps.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was like 100 steps to the door. Like so so like that's always interesting to compare the scale.
TV magic.
Yeah. But I want to say hello to Ultra Reagan and also to Columbus Bear. Thanks for joining us tonight, everybody.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah, and game shows kind of the same thing. I want to go back through time. Like I want to see some like prime Bob Barker years of Price is Right from like the 70s would be really
Right,
great.
Price is Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
I've always
so good.
loved The Price is Right.
Yeah,
And
so colorful.
so The Price is Right a few years ago, I don't know if you remember, they've done it before, but they did like a national tour, and they actually had to stop here. And I found out about it like after the fact. Tickets had already sold out, but like I would have loved to have gone to that taping. I don't know if that episode ever aired, but yeah, like because what The Price is Right was doing for a few years was they would go all throughout the United States and like film at different cities and different locations, and that would be like the episodes they would air.
The footage I've seen of that tour says that they did a really faithful reproduction. Like they brought a lot of the props, like the big
Yeah.
wheels, pretty much the same big wheel that you see on the TV show, and like the podiums are the same. So they did a pretty good job. Yeah. Yeah. Press Your Luck was another one I really wanted to see. I would love to see Scrabble because I'm just so curious about how that board worked. Scrabble's like one I don't think a lot of people know was Scrabble, but Scrabble was really, really great.
I didn't know there was a TV show Scrabble.
It was a long time ago. It was a long time ago.
I did not know this.
Yeah, like it was on when I was like a toddler, but it was
Okay.
but they would show reruns on USA Network and when I was a little bit older, and so I remember it from that. But yeah, it's on YouTube if you look it up. Like they literally like you get
Yeah, I'll have to watch
letters
it.
and
I've never heard of like a TV show Scrabble.
it was pretty good. Like yeah, so check it out. Like it's pretty fun. Like
Yeah.
I mean, they find ways to like make it like into a TV format because obviously the game itself is going to take a really long time to play. So they simplify it a little
Right.
bit, but generally they get it right. It's like you get letters and then you just try to fill the letters and you try to guess what the letters are and you just try to guess the word and that's how you win the game. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Now, when I was growing up, my mom would watch Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy every single day. So those are like the two shows I would
Oh, yeah.
like definite game shows I would love to go.
I would just love to just spin the wheel. Like I don't need to be on the show. Like I just
Yes.
just
Yeah.
let me spin the wheel once, like, and then I can
Yeah.
leave.
Right? You spin it and then you hit bankrupt and you're like, never mind. I don't want to do this anymore.
It's like good thing that didn't count. Sorry.
Right? Yeah, you're like, I don't want to do this.
That's great.
When I was a kid, we had a Super Nintendo game of Wheel of Fortune because my mom didn't play games, but that was like one game that she really wanted
Super
to play. She loved to
Nintendo.
play.
Oh my goodness.
The Super Nintendo game was actually really fun. But yeah, it's like every time I would play it, I would get like bankrupt. And, like, maybe I shouldn't go on the real show.
Oh gosh, that is fun. You know, with the magic of emulators, we can get that game. So maybe I'll add
Oh
that.
yeah,
I'm gonna go grab
sure.
it.
Yes.
Did it have like? Did it
There
have
was a
talking?
Wheel of Fortune one. I mean, talking for Super Nintendo, like like it was all like MIDI, kind of like
Oh, okay,
like
okay.
replicates of voices. And the only talking I remember it was just a Wheel of Fortune.
That's
And
cool.
then I think maybe like spin the wheel. Like there was like two things that they said ever.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's all right. I mean, I imagine the graphics would have been pretty good though for back then. So, yeah.
From what I remember, yes. There was also a Jeopardy game too, and I played that one as well. And that one was fun.
Okay. Yeah. I'll give that one. I'll give that a look a little later. I'm curious about it. So, wow, this has been fun. We've talked about so much tonight. Like we got into so many good things. Music and game shows and TV tapings and sitcoms, and it was fun. Good times. What's in the pipeline for you in the near future? Like I know you're keeping those videos rolling, and you've got some trips coming up. So like, what else? Anything else that's on your radar?
Yeah, I mean, so for those that might not know, I'm back in school. I'm actually studying culinary arts, and that was in part why I decided to stop streaming on Twitch for now, just because school is busy, and work. I work full time still, so that takes a lot of time as well. But yeah, so school starts next week on Wednesday for me, and I have a so last semester I only did online classes. They weren't cooking classes. They were like hospitality, and like I had like a math and what was the other one? Math and econ class, which those were actually pretty good. Surprisingly, I enjoyed them. I used to hate math, and I still hate it, but I actually kind of enjoyed this one. And so yeah, so this coming semester I have a kitchen fundamentals classes, and it's gonna be it's Monday through Thursday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. So it's 4 hours every day. It's a lot.
Oh wow.
It's only an 8-week course, so it's not like it's like the full semester.
Okay.
But I'm really excited. It's gonna be like stuff like making sauces and like learning like just like basic like organizing and stuff. Kind of pretty basic. But yeah, I mean I'm pretty excited about that. Mostly as far as like food content and stuff. Yeah, I'm really excited. So when I first started making food, like I said, was mostly because I wanted to make healthier stuff. And so, like I've been kind of trying to get back into that, and I really want to showcase like some like healthy recipes or like healthy versions of things that I've already made. So yeah, I think that's pretty much about it. I don't really have like too many travel plans, in the near future, but mostly because of school. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty excited for this class. I think it's gonna be fun.
Well, that's really exciting. I mean, it's always important to continue, and it's always great when you get a chance to continue your education. So, we all want to wish you the best of luck in
Yeah.
your in your school, in your education, and hope you get through and pass all the courses.
Yeah, school's been fun. It's been, I mean, I hadn't been in school for like 13 years maybe.
Uh huh.
So it was, kind of a little bit of an adjustment at first, but I'm actually really enjoying being back in school. Like, I was talking with a friend that she's doing currently nursing school, and she's my age too, and kind of had already gone to school previously for something totally different. And, we're just kind of comparing stories, and it's like sometimes when you like, when you go to college, like when you're college age, for a lot of people, and myself included, it just kind of feels like you do it because you're like, well, I mean, I have to go to school. Like, I went to high school, now I'm going to college. When you like, if you go back like a little bit older, you like go back to continue your education. It's like you're like, this is different because this time I'm choosing to learn something that I want to learn, not something that I feel like I have to
Let's
learn.
go.
And so like I think that's why I've been enjoying it so much, because it's like I'm actually studying something that I really wanted to learn, and not something, like I remember being like 18, 19 and having to pick a major, and I'm like, I don't even know what I want to do with my life. Like I'm still a kid,
Yeah.
and so now it's like no, like I want to make more food, and I want to have a food truck, and I want to like learn, I want to learn how to do it the right way. And so, like it's been fun. It's been different.
Yeah, I love your vision though. Like it just sounds like you've got a whole plan ahead, and it just sounds like it's got to feel so satisfying to like ride that journey to that place.
I do. Yeah, I do, and I'm excited. I
Yeah.
think it's gonna. It's like a lot of other things. Like, like it's scary, right? Like the
Mhm.
food industry is a really tough industry, just in
Always,
general. Like,
always.
like you see all the time restaurants pop in and out and close, and like it's really hard. But I don't know. I'm excited. I just want to make food and make people happy, and like, and of course, obviously make a living, but
Oh, sure, sure.
that's important.
Oh, important and also very challenging. But
Yes.
with your like with your intel that you're getting with all the work you're putting in and just like looking up how to do it, I feel like you're on the right. I feel like you're in a good track. I think it's very exciting. So, um,
Well, I hope
cheers.
so.
Keep us posted. Like, let's hear more. I would love to hear more about it as you go. So, like, if you
Yeah.
you're always welcome to up, and we'll follow your socials and see what updates you have on that, and always glad to hear from you.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, definitely. And it's nice to be back on Twitch. Like I hadn't been
aw.
on Twitch for a while, so
Mhm.
like it's nice. It is cool.
But we're
It's
really
cool to
glad to
see
have you
like chat
back.
and people.
I really appreciate the warm welcome the chat gave you too. So thank you, chat, for being such a warm, welcoming
Yes.
audience. Steven says, continuous learning people are the smartest. Much respect.
Oh, I don't think I'm smart, but thank you. I'm like, I don't really think I'm that smart, but thank you.
I think you're pretty smart though, over in
Well,
general.
thanks.
Yeah, but
Well, thank you. Yeah.
absolutely. So, with that, we say goodnight. Thank you all for participating tonight. The queue is closed. Thank you for all your questions. I know it's been a while. Is there anyone that you follow that you might remember that is streaming? Let me know who you
Oh, let me
haven't
see. I don't.
up
I don't
there.
know. I don't know who's. Let me see who's live
Be
right
interesting.
now.
I have some ideas too, so we'll see where we go, where we land on this.
Let's see. I don't know. There's some really good people. Like Mandy Prater's on. Love her. She's amazing.
Oh yeah.
Subby's on. He's always fun. For a while I would, because Subby and I would usually stream around the same time, so I would like rate a lot into him.
That's so
Dream
funny.
Dream On is on too.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Those are some. I think those are some pretty good options.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
I think I see a suggestion from Rahomo. You know what? They are live.
I don't
Holy
even know who the
crap.
streamer is. Who is this?
That's Amaranth. Oh boy.
She. I thought. Wait, wasn't she banned from Twitch?
Oh,
I guess she
there's a
came
whole
back.
thing, but yeah, yes. First of all, yes.
Yeah, I know she had been banned. I didn't know she came back.
She was allowed back on the platform. And
Well, yeah, probably because Twitch lost a lot of viewers and money, so they were like, "Yeah, we should probably let her back in, let her back into the club."
I feel like I get a little bit closer to this raid every day. I'm not sure if I'm 100% ready to make that move yet. A lot of consideration.
Someday,
Maybe
right?
we will certainly get close to that someday. I feel like we might do it.
Sometimes you just got to do it.
Sometimes you just got.
We don't have to do it right now, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, any of those will be fun.
Okay.
I feel like I don't know.
Well, New Year.
I feel pretty inclined to Mandy or Dream, but
Okay.
any of those people are great.
I'm trying to remember. I wonder if King is still in the chat. Like, did we raid Mandy recently? We did raid Dree like about a week ago. And it was so great to hang out with Dree again recently. And Dree was even here. Dree raided here too. So it was really great to catch up with our good friend Dree.
She's always fun.
Always good people. I don't know if King's in the chat, but let's go raid Mandy then. I wondered if we could raid Mandy too, but I think it's been a little bit longer at least. So
Yeah.
I know we're gonna be really happy to see us. Like, let's go hang out with Mandy tonight.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Luis. It is so good to see you again.
Oh no, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And folks, if you missed any part of our channel or show tonight, please go to our VOD. It'll be here posted on Twitch right after we raid out. And you also will find it on YouTube. Oh, that was the question I was going to ask you. Are you doing YouTube shorts for your Luis Makes Food channel too, or is that going to be something that might be considered later? That was the question.
Yes, I probably should.
Yeah.
I know some people that are like really successful. Apparently, YouTube Shorts has like a really incredible algorithm. Is what I've heard.
I agree.
I didn't really use it a whole lot for music before. Mostly like the TheLGMusic YouTube was mostly just to archive VODs. That's mostly what I used it for.
Mm-hmm.
Every now and then I would post a clip. But yeah, I was actually thinking of that earlier. I was like, I should probably do shorts. I have a friend that just it's him and like his roommate. They post videos. They're both musicians, and they just got like one of those like you've seen him, like if you hit so many viewers, like YouTube sends you like a little like kind of like silver.
They got a plaque.
YouTube.
You got
yes.
Wow.
That's what they got that. They got that like a few weeks ago.
Wow.
And literally, it was all from YouTube Shorts. Like if you go to like my friend's channel, like that's most of the content he has is YouTube Shorts, and he does like funny like music skits. That's mostly what it is. But yeah, I remember talking to him a while back. It was like a couple of years ago, and he was talking about just like how like this is when YouTube Shorts was just starting. He's like, yeah, like I just really think like that's gonna be like the next big thing. Like people are eventually not gonna want to be on Instagram or TikTok, and I don't think that's quite happened yet. But I mean, like. Yeah, like the algorithm is doing like great things for him.
Yeah. Is that Tom McGovern, or is that the guy you're talking about? Because like I love his Instagram. It's
no. This is my friend Dave Sorrentino. I had him a couple of times. I think I had him once or twice actually. Like we did a couple of collab streams together. He's a friend I know. We've been friends for a few years, and yeah, it's like him and his roommate. They just like make videos together.
Oh, that's so cool.
They just got a plaque.
Congratulations. Hey, Rothgar. It's good to see you. Welcome in.
That's awesome.
Popcorn.
Yeah.
Nice to see you, Rothgar. Have a good, thanks for popping in on the way to bed. Yo, I do recommend, I have YouTube Shorts going too. And yeah, honestly, the engagement has been great. So yeah, I recommend it too.
Yeah.
It's really.
I should. I literally would just it's just the same video.
Yeah,
like,
you just put the
that's
video
what I
over
do
there.
with like between TikTok, Instagram, and Threads. It's all the same stuff.
Yeah, totally. But everybody does that. Like every creator has same video on like 5 different apps.
Oh yeah, exactly. Substack is pretty good too. I just started doing Substack.
Okay.
I haven't like put a whole lot of time or investment in it, but like that one seems to have a pretty good algorithm too. It just requires like I don't know. There, like it's harder to get discovered in that one compared to like some of the other.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not. I think I'm still I'm not quite as familiar with Substack, but But it's cool that there's another option. Competition is good with this with everything. Like, and certainly with social media, it's no different.
Yeah.
So
But
what?
definitely, I should launch a YouTube Shorts channel. I just haven't done it.
I got you. I feel like once you do, like, you don't have to put that much into it. Just basically just a very basic profile page and do the shorts, and it'll
Recycle material.
Well, you want to talk about
I can
recycle?
post about. I was gonna say I could post my Thanksgiving videos in like March. And,
You might be surprised how well they do, though, because like they don't care what date you post it. Like, it's just like if it's
That's
good
true.
content, you know.
That's true. That's true. I feel with like TikTok and Instagram, like there's like a cycle to the algorithm. Like after like a couple weeks, like it stops being showed to other people.
Yeah, generally that's true. I've had a really tough time with TikTok lately. Like, I have just not had any success with any.
I get a lot better engagement in Instagram too, just
Yeah,
in general.
I do as
think
well.
they've changed their algorithm a lot to where like I don't know. I mean, it's just like anything else.
No, it's true. If it's ironic,
Instagram ceased to be good.
Instagram used to have like I used to have like so few views on Instagram, and I would get a bunch of them on TikTok. Now it's reversed. Now it's like Instagram gets a great engagement. I think it's because of my stories, because I put a lot of food reels on stories, and people really enjoy them, and I do too. That's why I do it. 'Cause I
Okay.
So like that helps.
Yeah.
I guess it gets people into it. So, anyway, I would love to just keep me posted. I mean, I'd love to hear more about that. Yeah, I think you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like TikTok's not really popping off for you anymore these days.
I mean, yes and no. Like, I just feel like it seems like it just seems like there's like more engagement and like more views on Instagram. Sorry, sometimes. I don't know. Yeah, I think it goes back and forth.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. I definitely am enjoying the experience of Instagram more these days myself, because like I feel, and the thing with Instagram is like all our buddies are on Instagram. Like I feel like there's some of them are on TikTok, some of them are on YouTube, but everybody's on Instagram. So I guess that's kind of my favorite thing there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I feel like it's probably more. I mean, it's more like mainstream. You know, the people use it a lot more. Although, like, there's a lot of people on TikTok too. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's just.
Do you
it's
do
different-
Facebook at all?
different
Like,
engagement.
because some people do Facebook, but I don't do Facebook.
I don't. I
Yeah.
don't really use even like my personal Facebook a lot these days.
Yeah.
Like I know some people do. Like my sister-in-law and her husband, the one that just got married, they're both dog trainers and they do almost everything on Facebook, and they get pretty good engagement there.
Yeah.
They post a lot of videos about feeding their dogs and playing with dogs, and I mean it's dogs, so people like it.
Oh yeah. You can't go
People
wrong
love
with
it no
dogs.
matter what platform you're in.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you do get back on streaming, we've got Taco Babies could make a comeback. Like nice Pets of Twitch too.
Taco Babies, yeah. Oh, you know what? Is there speaking of? Is there going to be another Pets of Twitch tournament this year?
We
'Cause,
will.
you know,
I mean,
we have one more Taco Baby now.
I saw the One More Taco Baby. Very exciting.
Yeah, we've added one. Danielle and I were actually just talking about that the other day. We're like, yeah, last year, like that was before we got Lily, who's our latest cat.
Yeah.
She didn't get to be a part of it.
Oh yeah. So now Lily gets in on the action. That sounds like fun.
Yeah,
I will keep you
Maybe we'll
posted
just
on
make
that.
her the one this year.
I think we have a fun group. We're gonna definitely do a new format for it once we get around. I think it's just a question of like what month am I gonna do it. I might do it a little later, but I feel like I'm on track to do it again. I just have to determine like how much free time am I gonna have to put all this together.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, you did a lot of work. For
Oh
that.
yeah,
that was
it was fun though.
that was a lot.
It was, but it paid off.
Yeah.
Like I think people really did kind of
yeah.
the feedback like showed the appreciation, and everybody's recognized how much work it was, and I appreciate you for that.
Well, and so many people, and it's interesting because there was so many different kinds of like you know, there was like some pets that were viewer pets, others were streamers. There were some like really big streamers too. Like so many people everybody got into it. Like pets, I think is like the thing that unites people.
Yeah.
because everybody loves pets.
Absolutely.
Or almost everybody does.
Yeah, it's
Some
just
people don't.
such an
You know, people are
unexpected
grumpy.
phenomenon. I was not at all prepared for. But I'm grateful. Like it was a fun. And Ryan and I keep talking about like what are we gonna do for the next one? Like so we do. So we're definitely looking forward to doing
Ryan
the
was
next one.
he was such a good co-host.
Yes, he was so good with the play-by-play. He was into
He
it.
was so good.
I loved his passion.
He got into it for sure.
Yeah, he did, and that's when Ryan's at his best. When Ryan is committed to the bit, Ryan is
Yes.
committed, has all in with a project. He's so
he
good.
goes all in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes all in.
Yeah. It's great.
Like one of my favorite Ryan moments was like he did when he did the 21st day or the September 21st one, the do you remember, and he played that for like almost a whole day. Like,
Oh
that was a lot of
yeah, the
fun.
September stream. Yeah.
He did an end of September one where he dressed as Billy Joel Armstrong from Green Day, because it was like wake me up when September ends, like, and he looked the part. He got he dressed like Billy Joel Armstrong from American Idiot. Like he wore the part. It was great.
Yeah, his Billy Joe Armstrong get up is so
That was
good.
good.
So good. So
That
good.
was really good. He
Yeah.
did a Mr. Rogers one time too, which was really
He
fun.
nailed that too. Yeah. King says he nailed that.
Yep.
Yeah, he did. Absolutely.
Yep.
The one he did recently, he did another NSYNC video, because you remember like it's Streamfest
Oh, yeah.
today. Remember that?
Yes.
By Extinct.
Yes.
It was
Oh my gosh. And he did like the whole, like, that was a good production.
it was so amazing. The choreography, like, how do you do that with one
Yes.
person? Like, it's unbelievable. Like, it's amazing. I was so impressed.
This is why we love that. Well, we love him for a lot of reasons, but we love his creativity.
Oh, for sure. Just top tier creativity by our friend E Flat. So E Flat, if you're watching
Yep.
this, like, big time props to you. So yeah, I'm thinking some springish summer, maybe. I think I'm gonna start. Maybe we'll start in April, just so I give myself a little extra time to prepare. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
See how it goes. But I definitely am planning to do it this year somehow, some way. We'll figure it out. So, all right. So with that, thank you, Seaman King. Oh, Rohomo says follow me on Xanga. That sounds great.
Ooh, I haven't heard that name in a while. It wasn't Zanga, like, that was like a pre-MySpace, I think.
Yeah. Good times. Did you ever use
I was never
ICQ?
on that one.
I don't remember that one too well.
I did.
Did you use ICQ? Yeah.
I did, but by the time that I discovered it, that was around the time that I think like MSN Messenger and like AIM, like both of those kind of started becoming like where everybody used to hang out at. But I mean, it was a precursor to all of those, really.
Oh yeah, totally. It's funny. Like, we like, this is gonna extend this. I'm gonna stop because like we're gonna go another hour if we talk about AOL.
I know, easily.
We would talk about
I know,
AOL
and I
for
should probably,
hours. But y'all, thank you so much again. Again, I just want to sing before we go. Last thing I'm gonna say, we're gonna go do the Taylor Swift album ranking stream next week, and we will absolutely talk about some of those big albums like Red and Diary of a Showgirl, and all the ones in between. It's just an amazing time. And actually, I'm gonna listen to the rest of the albums. I'm listening to all the albums in a row just to refresh my memory on them.
Ooh, that'll be a fun like progression, because like if you listen to Debut, like her first one compared to like the like the later ones, like,
Yeah.
I mean, she's the same person, right? And of course she was like 15 when she recorded that album, but yeah, total progression.
Yeah.
Like, vocals and everything is sure that's gonna be fun.
But the one thing I would say, like, since I started at the beginning, I'm like, she already had the songwriting down pretty well. Like
Yeah.
kind of like the lyric writing is already top notch. And I was just thinking,
Yeah.
and I was like, wow, she was only 17 when that came out. I was like, wow.
Yeah. I think Debut is like, it's such a good album. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, she was like a teen, and that was like her most country album because that's what she did back then. But
Yeah.
I mean, like, even like the lyrics of that, I mean, yeah, they're in a few ways, like, it sounds like a 17 or like 15, 16, 17-year-old wrote it, but it's also like really good music written by a teenager.
It's a lot more sophisticated than what a lot of people were doing at that age, and even people who are adults were doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
For real. Like, so, like, it's really a treat to be able to just go on the entire journey from the beginning. So I'll update you on how that's going too, like, as we go. But
Yeah, that sounds fun.
it's been great. Okay, let's do the sorry, it's taking so long.
Yes.
We're gonna raid Mandy Prater. Y'all go show some love for a good friend Mandy. Mandy's such good people. It's really great to hang out with Mandy. Mandy's so supportive of our channel over here too. Thank you all so much for tuning in with Luis and me. If you one more time, let me go put the link to your Luis's food channel on Instagram. There's the link. Go follow. Totally worth your while. And we'll see you soon. We're back.
Well, thank you.
I think I'll be back on stream solo probably tomorrow, but I'm not sure. Maybe Friday. But and Rohoma says bye salad. Bye salad. Hi salad. Bye salad. I'm so sorry. I just saw you in here. But take care.
Hi and bye.
Hi bye. But it's good to see you, salad. We're back with more good times in the next stream. And I'm gonna see if I can find that Wheel of Fortune on Super Nintendo. I actually want to try it, so I'll do that next.
I remember it being fun, but it was also like, I mean, it was way back in the day. I'm sure, like, compared to modern
I'm
gaming,
sure there are better versions.
pretty,
There might be more
pretty-
advanced versions of it now.
pretty aged out for sure.
But you did get like extra buttons on the Super Nintendo, so like I don't know. But
Yeah, it was fun.
yeah, all right. All right, so we'll say hi to Mandy. Let's go hang out with Mandy now. Thank you, everybody. Take care. See you soon. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.